Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Trails to Azure. I'm Aram. I'm playing this game, and tonight I'm here with Jello and Austin. Say hello.
Well, hello.
Um,
It's my King Hyrule noise.
yeah.
Oh!
Tonight's episode is brought to you by Chef Boyardee Ravioli.
Oh, tonight's episode is brought to you by Dinner.
Dinner.
All right.
wonder.
Last time on Trails to Azure, we started Chapter 2, and looking back and looking forward, this sure is side quests the chapter. So I've decided what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna catch up with them off stream as we go, either in advance or after the fact. And I think on stream, I'm just gonna play the critical path. Because I looked at well, what are we likely to cover in tonight's stream? I was like, oh man, if I do all these side quests on stream, we will not get to the part that I actually wanted to get to. So we're gonna skip ahead a little bit, as best we can. Off screen, I ran around, a whole bunch of areas just opened up. We can now visit areas outside of Crossbell City, so I spent a good hour and a half running down all the road routes and opening the 80,000 chests we now have access to, as well as finishing side quests. So we can move straight on to the other required requests here. We need to go and help train the CGF at Tangram Gate. And we need to go and meet Dr. Gunter's replacement at St. Ursula.
Hello, it is I, Dr.
Yeah.
Blunter.
I think we made that joke last time,
yeah,
but
we
it's no
did.
less funny.
Dr. Blunter, named for my hair, which is white.
Blunter is German for white. If you
can take a trail to my hair.
My food got dropped off, along with my myriad of new lemonades, so I'm gonna get those. real
Okay.
quick.
Lemonade stream never truly ended.
Yeah, you can check it out.
They say
At
old
twitch.tv/Jello Apocalypse, where he's still doing it right
They
now.
say old streams never die. They just fade away. Alright, so let's see if we can't find Commander Douglas here. Is it you?
Whenever there's a... Okay, never mind. I'll wait to try these 3 new lemonades I've never tried after the cutscenes.
Yeah, we'll have some combat coming up, so you'll have a good opportunity to do an impromptu lemonade stream as the content there. There you are.
Oh, I bet if Crossbill got a third game, you'd get a portrait.
Reporting for duty, Deputy Commander.
Hello, Sergeant Major Seeker. How is your transfer to the SSS treating you?
I'm learning new things every day, sir.
I'm glad to hear it. I think the things you learn with them are going to prove most useful for you in the future. Noel?
Yeah. I was gonna say, do you want me to take her or you? So you decided. So go
Yeah,
ahead.
I think it's fine because then I've got Ellie and Randy, you've got Seeker and Wheezy, and then Austin's got Lloyd. Noel, would he happen to be? Oh, where are my manners? I haven't given you a proper introduction yet. This is where my portrait would cut in if I had one, but I don't, so I'll just sit here and be sad. I'm Douglas, the recently appointed Deputy Commander of the Crossbell Guardian Force. I've heard all about your group from Commander Bales. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. Pleased to meet you too, sir.
He certainly looks the part.
You look like you've been holding up pretty well, Duggo. Same to you. Oh,
Of all
I'm
the
judging
small
you right now.
of, of all the small critiques I have of this series, I think the one that was non-existent while playing and is huge while reading it is, do you guys always need to individually introduce yourselves every time you interact with a character? Like, it's fine. We know who you are.
Same to you, Randy. Thanks for your help retaining the guardsmen at Belgard... Oh, retraining the guardsmen at Belgard Gate. Oh, and Lloyd, it's good to see you again. You've made quite the name for yourself solving that cult incident.
It's good to see you too. I was really surprised when I heard my old instructor had become the new deputy commander. My memories of being put through the ringer by Douglas the Demon came rushing back to me.
Oh, come on, those days are behind me. No sense bringing up that old nickname you cadets gave me. I'm a grown man. It's embarrassing. He must have been a notoriously strict instructor at the police academy to have earned that moniker. Anyway, let's leave the past in the past. I asked you all here today for business, not to catch up.
That's right. Something about a training exercise, right?
Exactly. The goal of this exercise is for us, the CGF, to beat some combat sense into you, the SSS. Think you have what it takes to live through my special training?
Me, Douglas the Demon? Wait, the training isn't for the guardsmen, but for us?
Douglas, the Red Shrub! The guardsmen will gain valuable experience from it too, naturally. I've already hashed it out with CPD's top brass. On paper, this is just an official joint training exercise. So, rather than a support request, you're dragging us out here for training drills. Work's work, isn't it? We're ready to begin whenever you are. It would be wise for us to prepare beforehand. I'd recommend double-checking our Enigma ills. We can wait if you'd like, or would you rather begin immediately? Ah, we're fine.
We're good to go. Oh, this'll be easy.
Excellent. Don't hold back just because your opponent is the CGF, Sergeant Major Seeker. Understood? By facing off with your old comrades, you may learn a thing or two.
What did you call them? Sir, yes, sir.
Comrades. We'll begin at once. Meet me in the parking lot outside, Special Support Section. I've gotten used to pronouncing it that way, because that's how they pronounce it in Final Fantasy XIV, because they're all British.
Comrades.
Meet me in the parking lot outside, you little pieces of shit.
Let's take it outside. Meet me outside the Shake Shack. I'll shove that lemonade up your ass. Now then, let's begin the Douglas Method Exercise Program, or DMEP. Are both sides ready?
The guardsmen and I are
prepared.
we're prepared.
Special support section is ready.
Excellent. As for the rules, in the upcoming fight, the SSS is not allowed to use any arts, which will make Jello very happy.
Well, wait a moment. Aren't we at a major disadvantage being the only ones who can't cast arts?
Guardsmen!
Allow me to explain why you won't be at a disadvantage.
So, this is the Douglas method I've heard so much about, huh? Indeed. This training is meant to test how you fight in disadvantageous situations.
That will never come up again.
The purpose is to overcome these disadvantages and be better prepared for the unexpected.
I'm starting to understand why they called this man a demon. At least this should spice things up.
I suppose we don't have any choice but to comply. No more comments? Not each going to cycle around one more time to agree? Alright. In that case, Mr. Electric, kill them!
Our opponents are trained guardsmen, and we can't use arts. We're fucked! Let's do it!
Understood! We're fucked! Fuck!
Going a little hard music for a guard. All right, so first, let me re-look up what lemonades I have because they're all weird. As I was telling Aram, Shake Shack cycles its lemonades seasonally, so it always has a normal lemonade, but they had winter lemonades, which were very good. I liked most of their autumn lemonades except one of them. And here's, I guess, the spring ones. So first up, kiwi apple limeade. Whoa. Whoa, that's a weird flavor.
They call it kiwi apple limeade.
It's good. First of all, this thing is the color of, like, swamp. Like, if you ever go underwater and open your eyes and it's like a little green-yellow, it's that color.
Yeah.
I think I need to cycle back to this one. It's definitely good, but I'm having a hard time describing it. It tastes like what I would imagine one of those, like, Nickelodeon Dr. Grossenheimer's Goo Factory cook-your-own gross bug kits would be like if they tasted good.
I'm not gonna interrupt your lemonade for
Well,
this
that's good.
because it's.
Oh, okay. I was willing to wait. All right. These next two are both pink, so I'm gonna have to figure out what they are. The options are blood orange citrusade or hibiscus lychee punch.
Hibiscus lychee punch sounds lovely.
Whoa. I think that's what I'm drinking now. Very perfumey. Weirdly, I'm a big flower flavor guy. I don't like this as much as the apple kiwi one. It's like a little too perfumey, like it feels fake.
Hibiscus lychee punch sounds like an Eastern breathing technique, according to HK51.
Yeah, something about it's kind of plastic. It tastes like if you lean forward into like a bouquet of flowers and you like smelled them and you were like, oh, those smell nice. And for some reason you were like, chomp.
Chomp.
And it turns out instead of being flowers, it was like plastic flowers that had been perfumed to smell like real ones. And there's like a little lemon under there. These are all really acidic, but they don't taste like it, which I don't like. It's the lemonade equivalent of a
lie.
Of a lie.
A lemonade.
I was gonna say it's the lemonade equivalent of like drinking an alcoholic beverages that actually has like a really high alcohol percent by volume, but like
But
it
it's
doesn't
just
taste
eaten
like
well.
it. Yeah, so you can get drunk
AKA
really fast.
AKA the only kind of alcoholic drinks Austin likes.
Yeah, no. They're definitely better than the average. Okay, and then I guess this last one, which kind of looks the same to me. I'm not seeing any orange in here. Is blood orange citrusade, maybe. Whoa. Okay. Holy shit, this hits really hard.
Ooh.
Oh, this is so sour.
Yeah. That's always like the big problem with lemonade for me is that like I like sweet stuff. I don't really like sour stuff, but with lemonade I expect there to be like a balance, and with most lemonades it's always like I'm playing Russian roulette of whether
Yeah.
I'm gonna get sweet or sour.
Yeah, no, I prefer sour lemonades, but like those last two were really mellow, and this one like, oh, this one is really it does say real blood orange and key lime mixed in house with our real lemonade. I can taste both of them. This all the way tastes like biting straight into a blood orange. This is really strong.
Blood orange key lime pie.
Oh wow. You
Yeah,
know what?
Key lime is also very sour. Is also pretty sour. So
This is strong. I respect this one. This is what I imagined margaritas tasted like before I actually had one and realized they taste like expo markers.
love me a good margarita.
Oh, oops. I kind of just noticed that Noelle is dying. I should probably do something about that.
It's because Mo's not there to voice her. So
I'm dying.
yeah, okay. Like go through and actually give these number ratings. Man, the kiwi one's a really unappealing color. Wow. After the blood orange one, this one feels like candy. It's so much sweeter. I think this one's a 4. It doesn't taste like lemonade. The kiwi
Are you
is
operating
like
on a 5 scale or a 10 scale?
5.
Yeah, that's much.
Didn't you watch my lemonade video?
I'm sure I did.
Wow. Yeah, no, it tastes, you know what? It tastes like a candied apple with some lemonade on it. Very strange. I give it a
Oh my god! You guys! We just fought the guardsmen, and after the fight, they're all kneeling, and one of them was like, ugh, how are they this strong?
This is bullshit.
Finally, we got one back!
Can't get over this blood orange citrusade. Is this the part where we fight the commander?
Yes!
And a big twist?
Now you fight me and you can't use crafts or arts or attacks. Get fucked.
I think,
Man, Trails, learn a new song.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, we can use whatever we want this time, thankfully. Immediately heal people.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna give the apple kiwi limeade and the blood orange one a 4. The apple kiwi one's probably the best. The blood orange one, like, actually a little bit hurts to drink, but, like, I do like it a lot. Blood orange one would be a good one to get at, like, a bar if I, like, wanted to avoid ordering too many drinks and getting refills, because you really gotta drink it in moderation.
Oh,
Yeah.
Lloyd learned a new S-Craft, and I was like, new S-Craft? Oh, well, obviously I'll start using that. It's the upgraded version of his single target one.
Yeah.
I've made a terrible mistake.
Get him.
Good job, Lloyd.
He's
Oh,
paralyzed.
I forgot, I didn't bring it up because we haven't used Brandy much yet. Crash Bomb, rest in peace, 100% blind chance.
Oh,
Aw.
yeah, wow, they nerfed the fuck out of it.
That's
know, that's
fair.
fair.
Yeah, no, it's reasonable. That's correct, objectively.
It was stupid in the last game.
Ow. I can't quite get everyone with that. That's fine. Actually, you know what I'll do then? I'm just gonna... May as well. Wheezing's support move is really good. It's a accelerate and 50% speed boost for everyone.
Oh.
Here,
That is
guys,
pretty
have
good.
some cards. They make you better, I guess. Whatever.
I don't know, I'm drunk.
Wheezy, you're drinking on the job? Are you not?
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm also-
Have you all not been?
I'm also underage. What are you gonna do?
What are you gonna do? Call the cops? I am the cops.
What are you gonna...
We did it!
You're really gonna give me a hard time for drinking on the job after letting a random civilian sexually assault a fellow officer?
Look, guys, y'all are just lucky that I didn't bring my hard drugs.
That's impossible! Even the deputy commander couldn't beat them!
Just in the middle of... You guys are lucky I didn't bring my hard drugs. Conversation continues for like 3 lines. What do you think, Wheezy? He's got a Coke mustache. Wheezy, I lied!
Not bad.
He's just got like a needle sticking out of his arm.
Heck,
He's
we
just
barely
like, I'm
made a
ready to
dent in
go.
him. You're as tough as ever, Duggo. I wouldn't be so
Duggo.
sure. I'll be feeling it tomorrow. For as long as I can remember, my stamina's been the only thing I have going for me. How modest of you.
You modest, Deputy Commander. Seriously.
Regardless, you've officially completed your training. Guardsmen, return to your posts. Yes, sir.
You're all fired.
Good work, SSS. Standing out here won't do. Let's return to my office to... I guess we're gonna continue our conversation. I don't know what about.
Right.
You
Bad
just-
work, CGF.
Yeah.
You just
Go
want to
die.
skim it and check if there's anything noteworthy, or we're just gonna go,
Thank you
I'm
again
glad
for
the
agreeing
military.
to us, Guardsman, that was nice.
I
Yep.
learned
Wow,
blah, blah, blah.
Randy, you literally hang on. Wait. But no! You just you said literally the same thing. Ah! Oh, you've grown up. Stun halberd. Yeah, the brand is. Douglas taught you to use it. Oh, you must owe him a lot. Orlando here didn't want to. Oh, okay, this actually matters. Orlando here refused to train with a rifle, so he focused on the halberd instead. It paid off. He was able to make a name for himself at Belgard with just a stun halberd. The old commander didn't take too kindly to that, though, and despised him for not using a rifle like he was told. Rules and I have never mixed well, you know. Luckily, the SSS is way more my vibe, so the transfer worked out.
For better or worse, we have the deputy commander here to thank for you eventually becoming part of the SSS. The old commander also screwed you over by shipping you off to the police academy. No wonder you and Randy see eye to eye. Oh, she screwed you over, italics. Sorry. That's why he was there until... It's really tiny for me, sorry. I'm writing lemonade reviews before I forget and drink these and never buy them again. That's why he was aware until the former commander was relieved of his... fuck it, cult incident. But even back then, Deputy Commander Douglas was still respected and trusted within the Guardian Force.
If anything, I was probably an eyesore back then. After I was
Fucking Eeyore over here, just like, oh, I don't know. I'm not very good at any.
I don't think I'm they call me the Red Shrub. I mean, even that Liberlian general at least got gold wood. After I was moved to the police academy, I focused on nurturing talented young people who could reform our corrupt organization. In retrospect,
all right.
maybe everything turned out for the best. I was able to make an impact on future guardsmen and police officers before they could be tainted by the system.
Fair, but I still think you were way too strict back then. You even made Franz cry a few times.
Ha! Nearly forgot about that. Elise's dad was a real bitch. Anyway, I don't care about the rest of this.
Bye.
Anyway, cool, see ya. Oh, no, that's just where that was an item over there. Alright. Really, the only thing that matters out of that is a little peek into Randy's history around when he joined this place. It is the Randy game, after all.
Hey.
Hey.
It's the Randy game.
It's
That's
the
right.
Randinator.
My name is Randy.
I
I'm
had
your
a-
stepdad.
I had a portrait before my demotion.
I love the idea that because like everyone's got a fucking nickname, so portraits are the in-universe power scale.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember your old
It's
portrait.
first, do you have a portrait or not? And second, are you able to face straight forward in your portrait?
Yeah.
Lloyd?
Maybe Cecile.
Yes.
Hey.
It's my sister wife. That's not what they're called, Lloyd.
It's really good to see you again, Cecile. Sorry to drop by so suddenly.
It's my
Sorry to
spore
call-
colony brethren. Aw, welcome back, Lloyd. To you as well, Ellie, Randy, and Noel. How have you all been?
You married into our colony.
We've been well. Long time no see. Far too long for a beauty like Cecile.
It's the idea of like a bunch of sentient mushrooms and one of them just being like, I just like marrying a human who's just like, he's so cute, and the mushrooms accepting her as one of their own. It's like kind of genuinely adorable to me, to be honest.
I'm flattered that you remember me.
For me, I'm just hung up on the hilarious notion of like, oh yeah, you know, these two mushrooms were both created from the same cloud of spores, but this one's only a step spore.
Yeah.
I guess a step spore would be because mushrooms reproduce asexually, so a step spore is when they accidentally mix with another mushroom. So it's actually less incestuous.
I believe the last time we met was when the CGF came here during the cult incident.
Hard to forget that night.
So, this woman is the lovely older sister of Lloyd's everyone talks about.
Behind her back.
Oh, there's a face I don't recognize. You must be the other new member of the SSS that joined when Noel did.
I suppose I am. Wheezy Hemisphere. That's my name. The pleasure is all mine.
I'm sorry, I thought you were having a stroke. I was about to take you inside. Nice to meet you. I suppose I owe you a proper introduction as well. I think they
Here's my portrait.
I think they updated my portrait. It actually looks even better now.
There's no business cards in this universe. You just have a portrait or you're not worth doing business with.
Hello, I'm Sal. Oh, you
Let's
know,
see
portrait,
Paul
goodbye.
Allen's portrait.
I'll see you in hell.
Allen's portrait.
My name is Cecile Noyes. I'm a nurse here at St. Ursula Hospital. I hope you'll all continue to look after my dearest little brother, Lloyd.
My name is Cecile Noyes. People call me that because when they see my tits, they go, Noyes!
Cecile, I know where you're coming from, but you don't have to put it like that. It's not like we're related by blood. After all, we could get married. Anyway,
Damn it.
Cecile has been looking out for me as long as I can remember.
Oh, Lloyd, stop being so shy.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Never mind that. Let's get to the real matter here. Just how beautiful Noelle and Wheezy are.
What?
Bisexual queen!
The SSS keeps adding candidates, Lloyd. Have you decided which one of them you're going to date?
Date? I love Cecile, actually.
Cecile, the SSS is a serious police division, not a singles club, you know. That's not
Wait,
the way
what?
your brother treated it.
Yeah, wait, what are you talking about? Oh, I think I've made a mistake. How could I be so careless? I shouldn't be bringing this up now when Tio isn't back yet. It's not fair to her. Lloyd, once Tio comes home, make sure you take time to decide who in the SSS is going to be your soulmate.
Were you not listening at all? I told you it's not like that.
Seeing Cecile tease Lloyd like this makes me feel like we really are back in our old flow. Ain't nothing like watching Cecile's denseness make Lloyd squirm.
Not you guys, too.
Oh, shush. I really have missed you these past couple months, you know. As it so happens, I'm about to start my break. Should we head inside for some tea?
I wouldn't mind that at all. What do you guys say? Tea times? What do you say, guys? What do guys you say?
Love to, I'd. Will this be a good chance upcatch? Help, I'm having a stronk.
Wonel Meekers calling a stronk, call a seculant. So, it's still going to be a while before Tio rejoins all of you, I take it?
Yeah, she still had a lot of foundation work on her plate last we heard from her. I'm sure they've been keeping her busy at their headquarters in Le Mans.
That sounds like Tio. I can't wait for her to come home, too. I'll have to ask her to share all kinds of stories from Le Mans State when she gets back.
Yeah, me too. I'm sure Tio's really looking forward to seeing you and all our friends when she comes home.
Ow.
What's with you two?
I'd heard the rumors about how you two about how you two can be, but you get along even better than I would have guessed. Why would you comment on this? The rest of us can't get a word in edgewise. I'm green with envy towards Cecile.
Your hair is always green.
Lloyd, did you just make a joke?
Honestly, what kind of amateur would be jealous of Cecile right now? It's the womanizing brat you should be envious of. He's been this close with her ever since he was little. Randy,
You're Ellie right now.
I don't think we should... No. And if he keeps taking it so casually, it's going to come back to haunt him in his other relationships.
What are you guys talking about? I am a fungus.
Hee. He is a fungus. Oh, but enough about all of that. I didn't mean to take all of your time catching up. I'm sure you all had a reason for coming here today.
Yeah, that's right. Well, the thing is, we're here regarding a support request from someone named Dr. Sayland.
They're the new head of the come on, Tabs. They're the new head of the neurology and pharmacology departments here, I think.
Yes, that's right. When news of Dr. Gunter's transgressions came to light and the public learned about the drug, the hospital was in a state of chaos. In the wake of it all, the doctors did their best to provide care to the victims that were recovering outside of the hospital. It wasn't easy.
When Marissa and I watched this documentary about it was about a cult, like a famous one from the 80s. I don't remember the name, but I feel like Austin might recognize this dude's name. It was the one run by a guy named Bhagwan, and he had this right-hand lady named Sheila who was like his face for a while, and was like, they had her on the documentary, and this woman was like a cartoon sociopath. It was crazy to watch her talk about shit. And like, she had clearly come on to tell her side in the story, and like she went to jail for like a couple decades afterwards, and afterwards she's just like, I did my time, you know, whatever. And at the end of the documentary, she's like, and now I work as a nursing assistant. And I'm like, whoa, no, oh my god.
Fuck.
It's only recently that we've all begun to regain the patient's trust, ever since we hired that ex-con to be a nursing assistant.
No.
Damn, didn't realize how hard these last few months have been on you guys. It's okay. Most of it is in the past now, and we're moving forward. The scars from that incident have finally healed. All of us believe St. Ursula Hospital's best days are still ahead. In that vein, Dr. Sayland was recruited here from Remiferia. Am I correct to assume they're related to the Sayland Company, famous for manufacturing medical equipment? Yes, that's right. She's a relative of its founder. She's the kind of woman who exudes charisma and has a confident air about her. Oh, so they replaced that dirtbag with a lady. Well, now I'm really looking forward to meeting her.
Ignoring that for now. If that's her background and she has your stamp of approval, then I'm sure she's a great doctor.
He sounds like a woman of many talents. I'm gonna go put these lemonades away, then I can actually be fully looking at this for the rest of the night.
Just like her predecessor, she specialized in the fields of pharmacology and neurology while in Remiferia. Dr. Sayland also recently led a successful operation on Michael, a boy with a serious illness who's been staying at the hospital. She's now in the early preparations for Shizuku's next scheduled surgery. Shizuku is going to have...
Wow, that's big. She sounds amazing. Would you happen to know where we can find Dr. Sayland right now?
She's very charismatic and reasonable. Given that we're early in this JRPG, she's only got time to become even more charismatic and reasonable. At this time of day, she's usually holed up in her lab in the research ward. If you speak with Sarah at the reception desk, she'll phone her for you and let you into the building. Actually, since we're both headed in the same direction, why don't I escort you there?
That sounds great. Let's go.
Yes, that's right. If you would, please. Okay, I just confirmed everything with Dr. Sayland. She'll be waiting for you in her office in the research ward. Thank you,
We'll
Sarah.
just see Machia's cameoing early there in those Groucho Marx glasses
Yeah.
on the right.
Hi, it's me.
I'm Machias.
Yeah, you were
I'm
Big
Lloyd.
Hill. I'm Lloyd.
My break is almost over, so I think I should leave you all to your work now.
We can get there on our own. Thanks for catching up with us.
It was a lot of fun.
Not at all. I'm sure the SSS... It was no fun at all for me. I'm sure the SSS has plenty of tough days ahead of it again, but I know all of you can handle it. Do your best, Lloyd.
We will. You do the same.
Lloyd, you lucky son of a bitch! Do your best, Lloyd? She actually said that to you.
She didn't say it that enthusiastically, you know.
Putting it like that, it almost sounds like you wish she did. What a shame that you didn't even get a passionate hug either.
Now that you mention it...
Did something like that happen before?
Knock it off already, you four! We're here on duty today! Let's go
He's
meet
crying.
Dr. Sayland!
Yeah.
I didn't know that mushrooms could cry. Clearly you've never met a bleeding tooth fungus.
Remember? The research ward is on the hospital's rooftop, and the pharmacology department lab is on the 4th floor.
He changed the subject right quick. Must have really gotten under his skin.
Yeah, Randy, he clearly hates it when you guys do this.
Isn't teasing him just the best?
Wheezy I get.
I heard that!
Let me real quick check, just in case they're like, oh, make sure to talk to Nurse Anne to get the next chapter of the book, you stupid idiot. I don't think there's
we've already
anything
missed it.
tricky here. Let's see. You know, I was going through the guide and it was like, make sure to fail at cooking in order to obtain cat food today, in order to get a chapter of the book later. I was like, are you fucking kidding me?
What? God, these fucking games!
Assholes.
Okay, event will occur with Cecile. Oh, okay, we can go buy a palm cushion. That's a collectible for Kia's room. But other than that, no, we should be good to just move on. I assume that's going to be from the little store over here.
Ah, the Lelector Inn.
The Lelouch
Yeah.
Inn.
The Lelouch v Britannia.
No, that's... Oh, I was about to say that's Joshua, but he's voiced by Yuri Lowenthal.
Is he?
I
thought
I
he was
literally
Johnny.
I always get those two confused. I don't know. Fuck.
Joshua is John Young Bosch, isn't he?
Oh, okay. You're probably
Think
right.
He is. Yeah. I'm pretty sure it's JYB, but yes, I also... I have trouble distinguishing them sometimes because they were in so many of the same properties around the same time, like mid
Yeah.
to late 2000s.
They're
I
very
can tell them
ubiquitous.
apart when I hear them. It's just like when I'm not listening to them and I don't know offhand who voices who, it's like, uh-oh.
Excuse us announcing the arrival of the special support section. Hide your drugs.
I don't... Who gets her? You know this character, Aram, we don't.
You know, I feel like there's already... You're voicing Sonya, and I'm voicing, like, Kilika and some other, like, Aram archetype girls. Why don't you take this one, Austin?
Alright.
Come in. Come in. Took you long enough. You're here 2 minutes later than I expected you to be, but I'll ignore that. I've heard a lot of good things about you.
Hey guys, you can just call her Doctor.
Pushy, ain't she? Though I can't deny she's a real looker, too.
Anyway,
hear
come
you.
in. No point in yelling across the room. Right.
You're Dr. Sayland, correct? We were told that you have the analysis of Gnosis's composite...
Sorry, but before we get to that, I have a favor to ask. There's something I need all of you to do for me first.
I've gotten into this new digital game about that I always want
Let's
to
play
call
Pom
Pom
Pom.
Poko.
You mean your support request? You can't give us the Gnosis results first?
As it so happens, what I'm asking you to do pertains to those results. It's related to the patients who are under the drug's influence.
Oh, I think I get it.
Fair enough. We'll get right on it then. Would you mind explaining the request? I'd like you all to collect several medical surveys from those former patients. After the incident with the cult, the hospital concentrated its efforts on caring for victims of Gnosis. That treatment has long since been completed, of course. However, not every patient returned to the medical survey that I had sent to them. I think I understand now. If you don't have all the surveys, the analysis wouldn't be as accurate, am I right? You catch on quick. In total, there are 3 missing surveys you need to collect. Dino from Crossbell City's downtown. Next is Nikolai, a performer for Ark and Ciel. Finally, one of the CGF's guardsmen, Kless from Belgard Gate.
Kless Elvane?
Yes,
Kless Tales of Fantasia?
Kless Tales of Fantasia. Go to them, explain the situation, and collect their surveys. Make them fill it out if they haven't already.
Got it. I think I remember all 3 of them. We can start by heading up to the city and talking to the guys from downtown in Arkansas. Then we can head out west to Belgard. Kless is probably in the mess hall at this hour.
Sounds good to me. I leave it in your hands. Once you've collected them, return here and report. Once you do, I'll be able to give you your Gnosis analysis results.
Try saying Gnosis analysis 5 times fast.
No!
Shit.
Sis! Now! It's sis!
No, sis, anal. Sis. Oh, shit.
Cecile leans in. Did you call me? You laughed before you bled.
Yeah,
Joke
I know.
secured. I was about to say
Stop making
Mo's
fun
not-
of you guys. She's just my anal sis.
Goodbye.
I was going to say that, like, Mo's not here, so we could do Guy Prob, but, like, Mo has never been an
Yeah,
obstacle for tasteless, dirty
No.
jokes.
Oop, okay, hang on. There's a little extra Cecile that gives us bonding points with her.
Ooh, going to get bonding points with Cecile, huh, Lloyd? Shut up.
Shut up! She gives me a powerful accessory, guys. Stop!
It's totally I'm just using her.
What the...
Cards
oh.
are just tools.
I was wondering where you were, Cecile.
What brings you to Shizuku's room?
My job, leave me alone.
Oh, you're still here.
I thought I'd clean up around here while I thought I had the chance, but apparently I don't. Shizuku is
You
allowed
think-
to go...
Every time we bump into her, she's like, luckily I'm on my break. Do you think that, like, she's sad Gunter is gone because, like, his overt shirking of his duties kind of made it easier for her to go, oh yeah, I'm on a break, over and over and over again?
Gunter is Gonter.
Shizuku was allowed to go to the city today. She couldn't stop talking about all the fun she and Kia are going to have. Ha! Those two kids are like peas in a pod.
I'd say I'm glad Shizuku is Kia's friend, but I haven't met a person yet who hasn't taken a shine to her.
You're not wrong. That girl has a knack for making friends, that's for sure.
Oh, Wazy's like inside of Lloyd right now.
Hello, Lloyd.
Hello.
You can say that again. How are you doing that?
And I believe we have her to thank for making Shizuku even brighter and happier than she was before. I couldn't be more grateful to Kia. I may just follow in Shizuku's footsteps and play with Kia on my next day off, too. Oh, I mean my next break, which is now and always.
Feel free. I know Kia would love to spend more time with you.
I can't wait. Wait, no.
Kidnapped.
Oh, it's because Wazy's the support bear. That's why he
Yeah.
wasn't in the lineup.
I love, like, it's not good fodder for jokes, but I like to imagine that Wazy is like in that one moment where Dudley was like, why are we going to the library right now? Like, Wazy is dealing with that shit all the time. He got in the car and they were like, hang on, I need to say something to Cecile. Can't just call her or something, right? Don't you want to come with us so you can say one sentence at her that the rest of us have also said? No. What?
No. I'd rather take the day off.
I mean, if we're just going to faff about, there's no faffing. This is police business.
We do. Look, this is very important faffing.
Okay, Downtown Entertainment District and Belgard Gate. Cool. And they said to do these first, so we'll do it the way they said. Dino, I'm assuming, will be hanging out with the other fuckos over here. Is it you? Yeah.
Hey, it's me, Dino.
You guys, what are you doing here? And Wazy with you too.
Of course you have blue hair and pronouns.
Get out of here, you bastard.
Still not welcome down here, am I?
Why would you be?
We understand how you feel, Dino, but just hear us out for a moment.
Eat shit.
Survey? Oh yeah, that. I remember them handing it out to me when I was still there for treatment. You saying you forgot about it?
Nah, I just can't read.
Oh no, it's not like I'm still feeling the after effects of Gnosis or anything. I don't want to have to go all the way to the hospital again for something like that.
Me.
Dino, I don't think it'd be wise to self-diagnose yourself. Think of it this way, if you were wrong and your symptoms returned, it would cause trouble for the rest of the Saber Vipers. Ugh, guess you're right. Alright, fine, just give me a minute. I know it's around here somewhere, so I'll find it and fill it out.
At least we won't be walking away empty-handed.
Yeah, let's give him some time.
That's all we ever do, isn't it?
Here you go. This is all you need, right?
Yep, that's it.
Thank you, Dino. Whatever, you don't have to thank me. Now take Wazy and get out of here already.
All right.
Sorry for the trouble. You sure I can't just take the day off? Seems like I'm getting in the way of faffing and gaffing.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, see ya.
Let's see.
I mean, we could literally split up. No, we have to go as a unit. How else would we procure those very important items?
Super important.
You? Nope.
Just making ketchup over here.
Trying
His
to
name was Heinz. It was a funny joke.
Oh. Yeah.
It was.
Hee hee.
Thanks, Austin.
I mean, not funny enough to laugh at, but like funny.
I
You know.
acknowledged its existence. Oh, I think it's this kid. Oh, wait, no, that's Sully. Where is
Who the-
Nikolai?
The fuck is Sully?
Sully? Oh, that's the,
The waif?
Yeah, the girl who was breaking into Ilya's apartment in the last game and got, like,
Oh, okay.
adopted by them.
I forgot she was a girl.
That was the
Yeah,
big twist!
I think that was that was significant to her character.
Yeah, the fucking... I'm secretly a girl for no reason is like one of my least favorite.
Yeah.
I'll be back.
Backstage.
Don't
right-
worry, I'll be
oh,
back
okay.
in Cold Steel 4.
I forgot that there you can go
Are you
over here.
joking, or...
No, that character is in Cold Steel 4.
2 Cavaliers!
Oh,
it's-
it's the SSS.
Yeah, who cares?
Hey, Nikolai. We've got a quick question for you.
Oh, that thing? Yeah, I was having so much fun training that I totally forgot to return it. Hang on a sec, I'll go grab it for you. I lost it. This is
I
it,
ate
right?
it.
Yeah. Yep, thanks.
I can tell by your attitude that you're no longer under the influence of that terrible drug.
Ellie,
Yeah.
we don't need to extend the conversation. We got what we came for. Let's go.
Yeah, no, I've gone on to meth. Anyway, bye.
Anyway, yeah, alright, I guess that's the end of the conversation.
Wait, now we're leaving? He's doing I mean, not that I should be
Meth is
condemning
scary.
anyone. Not that I should be condemning anyone, given my history of party drugs, but meth's not really a party drug, so...
Oh, it can be.
I was gonna say, I mean, I was about to say, at least I don't think so. I don't think of... Meth doesn't have a reputation as a party drug, at
Oh,
no,
least.
I
meth
believe-
is an everything drug.
But no, yeah, you're correct. I think meth is usually a... Meth has a reputation as a desperation, sad, lonely drug rather than a party drug.
Meth
Okay.
appears naturally in small towns in the Rust Belt and places that no longer have a significant industry. It just crops up naturally, like mushrooms after the rain.
Did you know I used to be meth?
Lloyd,
Hey!
I think it's one of these guys, yeah. Yo, class, how's it hanging?
what the? Randy? God, I wish my name wasn't Kless. Rehab training is over. What are you doing here? Good read.
Allow me.
A medical survey? Oh, right, I totally forgot about that.
Could read Velma.
Nice read, film. I should have that right here. Just a sec. It's this, right?
Yep, that's the one.
Sorry you guys had to come all the way out here just to get this. You know, I've been so happy recently that I'd totally forgotten about that whole mess.
Happy? Oh, I mean, I can tell from the emotion that's inflected in the things you're saying to
Ever
us.
since I met the Monopoly man over there across the room, yeah, Stella and I have been getting really lovey-dovey, and
All right, Lloyd, let's roll.
Thank you. Our job here is done.
Right, good call not getting sucked into a long story.
hey, you're not going to stay and listen to me?
No.
Bye!
It's like the game is responding to us. It's learning.
Video games learn.
Yeah, check for book.
Yeah, check for book.
Return to Krezaba. No, okay, yeah, no, we're still good.
Bit of an unnecessary detour.
Look,
Gotta
I had to make this quest last long enough to justify its existence.
Did you, though?
I mean,
No.
I don't care. I'm not in this game.
I don't even have a portrait. I don't give a fuck what you people do.
You do whatever you want. Oh, you're back. 5 minutes later than I thought you'd be, but I suppose you still pass.
Good thing you didn't listen to that guy at Belgard Gate. Give us a break, Doc.
Thanks. Anyway, we finished collecting the medical surveys. Here you are.
Well, is there some sort of problem?
Yes.
They were all addicted to drugs.
As a as a doctor, I need a nurse to have you fill this out 40 minutes before the appointment so I can have you wait an hour and a half for the appointment so a nurse can confirm the facts with you again. So then I
So I'm
won't
going
read
to
it
have
and
to
I can
cancel your appointment. Set it up sometime next month.
We'll loop back to this in a month.
Just the opposite, in fact.
That'll be 500 Mira.
I really enjoy your loathing of
500?
medical practice, Jella.
According to these results, no patient is presenting symptoms of after effects. Such a shame. That would mean that the treatment of the Gnosis victims has officially concluded.
Looks like I'll be out of a job unless we can find some more.
Well done. That's great.
What a relief. I'm not fond of running around the entire state on a fetch quest, but it was nice to help a good cause at least, unlike Lloyd's obsession with looking for books.
I just love that, like, to some level, like, Tio's gimmick was like, there was a level of obfuscation between, I want ice cream and we're not going to give it to you. With Wheezing, he's just like, I hate this.
I can give you the Gnosis analysis results right away if you'd like.
I wanted that an hour ago.
Do you have a moment?
Of course, whenever you're ready.
Summarizing the results of the Gnosis analysis. First and foremost, I discovered that Gnosis can effectively disable what are known as brain limiters. Brain limiters? Never heard of them. I just made them up. Then perhaps you know that the average person uses less than half of what their brain is scientifically capable of. Also,
this is not real. This is a debunked fact.
Let me go ahead and show you some of the excellent products that my MLMs here offer you.
They're right on the shelf behind you.
Sorry, I don't treat Virgo.
Oh, you're a Gemini. Oh. The brain places subconscious limiters on the body's abilities to decrease potential physical strain. However, should those limiters be artificially released,
Okay, no, these are real things. All right.
in theory, it would be possible for a person to have superhuman abilities.
I guess it's less of the, people only use 10% of their brains, woo, and more of
More
the,
like,
oh, you can
here's
lift
how
a
your
car
body
to get it off
reacts
your
to-
dying
yeah.
child or whatever.
In other words, Gnosis isn't designed to enhance physical strength. Rather, the drug forcibly draws out a person's latent abilities. Blah.
Precisely. Naturally, if those limiters are removed, it takes a considerable toll on the body over time. It's like trying to be in Super Saiyan for too long.
In the short term, too. All the guardsmen who were under its influence were incapacitated after the fact. Some of them were in such rough shape that they were bedridden. But it looks like that little rehab training we went through got them back into fighting shape.
Yeah, it seems so.
Getting back to the drug's effects, there was also a man who used the drug to succeed at gambling. It seemingly heightened his luck and senses. It also had an adverse impact on his personality and speech patterns. He was like a completely different person. Are those symptoms also a result of Gnosis releasing brain limiters?
It's possible. What am I, a doc? Oh. The drug is confirmed to rapidly increase the functions of all 5 of a person's senses. It's only logical that the subject's emotional state and nervousness would be affected as well.
You know what else is logical? Homeopathy. Could I interest you in...
You want to eat this bug spit? It would explain why someone under the influence would become so irritable. It's natural.
Here, try this medicine. It tastes like a leaf that a ladybug just crawled across.
I told you guys that, like, I had a, I still have, this has not been cured, like a little, I don't know, it's like eczema or a skin thingy, just on the top of my head. Have not been able to get rid of it. Went to a dermatologist to be like, can I get rid of this? And he was like, I don't know, try this shit. And like wore a bunch of cartoonish, like rich person ring, like big fat thick rings. And I was like, I don't know about you. Treatment didn't work for a month, went to a different dermatologist, and she was like, have you tried this? It's urea and mud. I'm like, is urea what it sounds like? Yup, it's piss. Rub this piss on your head, piss boy.
Rub this pissy mud on you all over your...
And I did for a month. Did not improve anything. Smelled like piss and mud, and I had piss and mud in my hair. I love doctors!
Let me see if I can get this fucking goon to put pissy mud in his head.
Lamau, you
This
guys
guy-
will not believe
well-
what I just prescribed this guy.
Well, it sounds like this guy just went to fucking Arnold over there, and he prescribed him crystal energy rings, and he wore them. So I want to give him the old piss mud and see if I can get him with that.
I'm afraid I'm going to have to recommend 2 months of pissy shitties.
Stop laughing. No, stop it. He'll catch on. You said 2 months of
Shut up,
pissy
they're called
shitties.
Pissy shitties.
Twice a day.
Makes sense.
Yeah, that's a perfectly reasonable explanation to me.
The main effect of Gnosis was inducing the pissy shitties.
Oh yeah, I remember. It took them weeks of rehabilitation
stop
to stop
pissing and
pissy shitting.
However, this is the extent of what we can glean about the drug on a biochemical level.
Took them weeks of rehabilitation to stop pissing out their ass and shitting out their dick.
Ah.
That was awful.
Just say no to drugs. Pardon? The only word that comes to mind to describe some of the drug's effects is unscientific. Take, for example, the ability to change someone's luck that you just mentioned. There's also a more inexplicable phenomenon that you all witnessed. I'm referring to the demonization process, of course.
That's true. Good luck explaining that shit.
It was red gnosis that caused the demonization. Would this mean that its chemical composition was different from the blue variant? Well, about that, I found that the compositions of red and blue gnosis were actually identical. Again, that's biochemically at least.
But you see, one of them is red.
Really?
Yes.
I've laced this variant with pure, uncut red food coloring.
Yes, the color difference comes from the refining process. However, beyond that, their compositions are the same and molecular structures almost identical. Yet it was reported that only the red gnosis was capable of causing the inexplicable metamorphosis from incel into worse cell.
Worse.
The most sensible conclusion I can draw is that the demonization was nothing more than mass hallucination caused by terror.
Yeah, I don't think so, Doc.
Demonization is real. I witnessed it for myself when we arrested Ernest Rice.
I know. That's why I said this is the extent of what we could learn from the analysis.
You know what else is real? The startling deals you could get by selling your friends, by getting your friends to sell these medical packages. If you can convince 2 friends, then you get a cut of their profits. To start, it'll take $70.
This approach was only to explain what we know of gnosis in the field of biochemistry. Got it.
That's a surprisingly open-minded stance for someone that works in modern medicine.
Not at all. Modern medicine isn't a panacea, particularly when it comes to matters of the mind and soul. That's why I sell these crystals. Gnosis likely has a function meant to resonate those two with the body. It could be that not even Joachim fully understood the Gnosis's capabilities.
Check out this red shit!
Oh, this one's red. Chomp, chomp, chomp.
Yeah,
He developed it purely through trial and error, using ritual secrets that were handed down within the cult.
No, little German boy, don't go into the Gnosis cavern. Oh, blunt smoke is everywhere.
He'd only succeeded once mass production
You got little Billy and Tammy selling you. You're like, oh, we got our lemonade stand, and then down the street there's fucking Joachim coming out of a meth lab, like, I melted down a bucket of Jolly Ranchers.
I caught the fish.
That's true. He said as much himself.
I remember. He said he perfected it through testing data that came from the rituals at the cult's lodges.
As I thought. He was competent and enthusiastic, but no genius. In the end, it led him down a dark path.
Did you happen to...
You knew the guy personally, Doc?
Yes, he and I were colleagues in medical college while in Rimiferia. I hadn't seen him since graduation, but we did occasionally exchange letters about our respective research results.
You will not believe this shit,
Dear
Silence!
Dr. Sayland, turned a guy into a demon. XOXO, Joachim.
Dear Dr. Sayland, made drugs. And doctor... However, I never could have imagined he'd misuse his findings to destroy his body for such an abhorrent cause.
Dr. Sayland.
My condolences. Oh, I wasn't friends with you.
Thank you, but I don't need them. Regardless, this is as much as I can tell you about the drug. A different approach will be necessary for you to learn any more about Gnosis.
I never forgave him when I came home one day and I found my fishbowl empty and him standing nearby looking shifty.
with his mouth shaped like a fish. Did you ate my fish, didn't you, Joachim? And if you are wrong, Doctor, shaped like a fish.
This is simply my intuition speaking. But I believe its key ingredient, pleroma grass, may hold the key to many more answers.
Pleroma grass.
It's hard to forget. It was named in the cult's data terminals. Yeah, but that's about all we got. No one figured out what kind of a plant it is or where it's supposed to grow.
I'm well aware. I even turned to some of the continent's best botanists, yet they could not tell me anything about it. The grass may be a rare species that was cultivated in secret, or perhaps something else. Regardless, given the drug's effects, it may be that the plant has supernatural properties as well.
Supernatural? I love that show. I'm a big Dean Castiel shipper.
You got it. That just makes it more interesting,
No,
doesn't
wait.
it?
Shit, I've outed myself as a fake fan. A real fan would have just said Destiel.
Shit. You just hear...
Thank you for your help, Dr. Sayland.
Goodbye.
I think we're one step closer to finding the truth behind that drug now.
Really now? Well, happy to help. This marks the end of my role in the investigation of Gnosis and my role in this entire series. Goodbye. You're welcome to visit me again if you learn anything new. However, I won't be here. At the very least, I can give you my professional opinion on anything you find.
If I bring you a specific piece of cat food, will you give me a book?
I will,
Yeah.
actually.
Yes. I promise this.
Feels like I learned a thing or two, but now I just got even more questions.
One step forward and two steps back.
Feels
No.
like we won't be the ones to solve this mystery, and it'll be a class of yahoos in fucking Erebonia.
And those questions can't be easily answered without Joachim here. Though we might find our answers if the cult's data is completely analyzed.
That's one more thing to look forward to.
Yeah, let's not forget about that. As for the request, we've done all that we can for now. How about we check in with Cecile one more time before we leave?
I'm
He's probably on a break.
Yeah, she's probably busy. Let's go.
Are you in here? No. Do. I think. Oh, is that her?
Wait, that's her.
Hello again, everyone.
Again, everyone.
Are you on your way back from finishing Dr. Salen's request? I'm technically on a break. I literally haven't slept in 48 hours, and I was just getting ready to kick my sandals off, but always got time for you guys.
Boy, those sandals sure are lucky that they're on Cecile's feet. What's your deal, Randy?
Randy? Chill.
Taking another break, Cecile. Elbows her.
You like Krabby Patties, don't you, Squidward?
You can say that. I'm on the night shift tonight, so I'm getting some things in order before heading back to the main building. I was thinking of bringing back some of my favorite black tea to help keep me awake. You must have a long night ahead of you.
Yes, that's why these teapots are the size of my fucking skull, and so are the cups.
Oh wow, yeah, the cups are the same size as the pots.
They're actually a little bigger. I trust you, but don't forget to take care of yourself, okay?
I know. Give me some credit, Lloyd. I'm tougher than I look. I drink black tea out of a big gulp. Maybe a little bit of Guy's tenacity rubbed off on me after all those years.
Guy's tenacity is so lucky getting to rub Cecile.
Now that you mention it, I couldn't help but notice that you were looking at that photo when we walked in. Yeah, it's almost like you should fucking knock. I take it that's a motto of the fan himself.
It is. Would you like to take a closer look at the motto?
It just shows the exact same picture, but just blasted up to even larger. It's like the same little asset, but just zoomed in.
That's not what I expected Guy to look like, actually.
If memory serves, this was taken 3 years ago in front of the CPD.
God, she's... just Cecile's such a jello girl.
Yeah.
Man on the right is my older brother, Guy Bannings.
Baby Lloyd
woman-
is cute.
He is. The woman on the left is Cecile. We know, Lloyd. In the middle is me.
That's me!
That's the police building behind us. Photographs allow you to take a snapshot of a single moment in time. I'm holding it with fingers.
Moments in time are measured by, well, anything, really.
I feel like you're messing with me at this point. So, this is what he was like.
Points are what are on the end of a pencil.
This is what he was like. He seems like a really straightforward kind of person from this photo. Maybe that's where Lloyd got it.
Damn. Cecile was just as beautiful then as she is today. Why couldn't
look,
I have
Lloyd,
grown
you
up with a
inherited your
gorgeous
brother's-
woman to look up to?
Oh, Lloyd, look, you inherited your brother's jacket.
I misread that, like, grown whatever. I misread it initially as, why couldn't I have grown a pair of tits like her?
Oh, Lloyd, you inherited your brother's wife.
And to my younger brother, I leave my wife.
Have some dignity, Randy. Though, looking at the two of you together like this, you looked like the perfect couple. I meant you and Lloyd.
And in the untimely event of my death, I leave my brother, my wife, and I leave my wife every break I will ever take for the rest of my life.
I thank you. I think that's the best compliment you could have given us.
Let's not overlook that cute third wheel of a little brother in the middle. I don't think your baby face has changed one bit. It's like looking into a crystal ball to the past.
That's a
That
photograph.
is how photos work.
We're seeing the small beginnings of the charms that turned Lloyd into a modern-day lady killer.
Excuse me?
He's not wrong.
If he's had this
I
charm
was
for at least
14
3
in
years,
this picture.
he should have been able to find some self-awareness by now, too.
What did I do to deserve this?
Trail's protagonist.
Still, a lot has changed in the few years since this photo was taken. At least, that's how I feel about the world around me. Maybe I'm the one who's been stuck in the past since Guy's death.
The seal. Yep. Reen. When I was playing, I think it was called Seal 2 or 3, I kept making this joke where it's just like every third line in this game is someone going, Reen, ellipsis. And it's driving me crazy.
Listen to me. It may take a little while longer, but I want you to keep waiting. Guy might
I'm
come
sure
back.
he'll come back.
I haven't forgotten, and I've never given up. I swear, one day, I'm gonna find the truth behind my brother's death.
Not to be shitty, Lloyd, but your personal quest for closure won't do anything for me.
And he's not alone. The SSS is Guy's legacy. It's a goal for all of us. Thank you, everyone. Don't feel as though you have to accomplish the impossible. Guy may not be here, but I still have people I love. All I want is for all of us to continue living peacefully. So, if you ever do anything that has you come through our doors on a stretcher, I'm going to have Dr. Salen serve you the bitterest medicine you've ever tasted.
Don't worry, all we do is faff.
Great! I can't wait to have some of that muddy piss.
Well, if she makes the muddy piss, I'm sure it would work at the very least.
If she wanted to, she could probably concoct something as bitter as the pissy shitties.
Point taken. We'll be careful. Careful?
Cecile.
Cecile.
Just anytime someone says anything real in this franchise, someone just goes, name afterwards. It's like, shut up.
Pissy shitties.
Pissy shitties. It's okay. I still have a butt to come out.
God. Oh, I'm not even upset. If anything, I'm just upset that I wasn't the one who said that. Could it be another call from the department?
I don't know, I'm just gonna let it ring forever. Lloyd Bannings of the Special Support Section speaking.
I legitimately don't know who this is.
It's me. I know you haven't forgotten the sound of my voice, detective.
I have no idea who this is.
Oh, did I not fool you? What a shame.
Of course not, Michelle. What do I owe the pleasure to?
I thought I could trick y'all with my
Bedroom voice.
I got it in one. You really are becoming a top-class detective, aren't you? I've never been so happy to give a random fucking character a voice with this much personality. I can't believe how many lines Michelle has. Or maybe you were just longing to hear my sultry tones.
No, the list of suspects only had one person on it, Michelle. Say, Kia should have come to the guild branch today, right?
Oh, yeah, about that.
I killed her.
She's dead. She and Shizuku went to the harbor district to play.
Hang on, I need to squish a bug. Okay, there we go. Fucking harvest
Kia and Shizuku are at the harbor, what?
Your puppy, Zai, I think his name is. He was with them, so I figured it was all fine and dandy.
You let a dog? Yeah, that's not a
It's
problem.
like getting a
Zeit's
horse to watch your dog.
If Zeit's looking over the girls, I don't think we have anything to worry about, despite them being in the dangerous harbor district.
Lloyd! Wow, you're dumb. You failed the test.
This was
Good
your
to
one
know.
chance. I'm calling CPS.
All right.
Oh my God.
Doo-doo. Hello, CPS.
Sorry, there's literally another one. There we go.
I've heard a lot about that pupper, you know.
No, I can't be sure. No, And like I can't, it's not like a little bug. They're those giant like flying spider things, like the harvest men, and they're fucking enormous, so I have to kill them.
I've heard a lot about that pauper, you know. He's even more dignified in person. I might smash.
I'm not familiar with that species, so you say harvest men? It sounds like a cryptid and/or Doctor Who monster.
Do you think he's really one of those divine wolves from Crossbell legend?
I'm not sure about that. Zeit's special, but not special enough to dedicate any more screen time to. Anyway, did you just want to touch base with us about Kia?
I don't know why I call. Oh, no, actually, there was something else I wanted to tell you, kiddos. More specifically, something Arios wants to. He's looking to book a little info swap with you guys. He should be back at the branch later this evening. Think you can swing by?
Tonight? Yeah, that shouldn't be a problem.
We're on a break.
Does this have to do with the trade conference?
What doesn't? There's that, but he also wants to talk to you about Hayway and the Red Constellation.
Got it. As soon as we're done with our requests for the day, we'll head over to eat a street.
Sure thing, Prom King. We'll be waiting. We'll be waiting.
That was Michel from the Bracer Guild, right? What the
Oh, you
fuck was up
couldn't tell?
with that voice he was doing?
Oh, this my sexy voice.
Something up?
Sort of. The Bracers want to meet for an information exchange.
So, this is about Hayway and the Red and the Constellation too, huh? Makes sense Arios might know a thing or two about stuff going on outside of the state.
It's a tempting offer, if you ask me. So, shall we head back to Crossbell City and go to the Bracer Guild with no more faff?
Actually, Arios isn't going to be back at the branch until this evening. There's plenty of faff to be had.
That's great.
We already did gather some faff about the Red Constellation, but we could also use the car to faff around other places in the state.
That sounds like a good idea. We can head to the guild on East Street once we're done.
Checking
Checking for book bullshit.
While you do that, I'll clean up these bug carcasses.
Gonna go reap the harvest.
Fucking huge creatures.
Okay, no, yeah, we don't actually have to do anything else. We can do other side quests if we haven't finished them, but we finished all of them. So we can just move on.
Yeah!
Yeah.
Oh, hang on. Give me 1 minute. I'll sit back
Hang
down.
on, Lord, I'm squishing a bug.
Hey, boys and girls, thank you for coming. Arios isn't back yet, but feel free to wait upstairs for him if y'all would like. You're also welcome to come back after tying up any. Okay, bye.
Right, we still have some time. It's
Great.
almost night. Is there anything we forgot to do before the important thing?
Wink. Well, come on in and make yourselves at home. We got some tea and coffee brewing. That's right.
That's
You're
correct.
welcome to help yourselves to it.
Got it, thanks.
We'll be upstairs then.
Or you could sit down here and keep Michelle company. Okay. I'll just sit all alone practicing my sexy voice.
Michelle.
Michelle, you sound like Scooby-Doo.
That much is obvious. Crimson and Co. is just a front for their real dealings.
It's been a real bitch getting any new info from Erebonia lately. Thanks for telling us what you know.
Don't mention it. We're glad to help.
Shouldn't you guys have plenty of information on them? I heard the guild's always fighting Jaeger Corps.
That's true, but we rarely cross paths with the Jaeger Corps on the level of the Red Constellation. Our opposition could possibly amount to a full-scale war.
It would be that bad?
They have enough power to match a smaller country's military.
Among all Jaeger Corps, the Red Constellation is on a whole different level. They've got connections all over the place, and rush into any conflict they can just to appeal to potential buyers. Zephyr may be the only other Jaeger Corps on their level.
And that's Garcia's old corps, isn't it?
Both corps gather the toughest guys with tons of combat experience.
And you gotta be so good at card games if you want to join.
Your card muscle.
Zephyr used to have a real badass at the helm too. Called him the Jaeger King. But a year ago, he and the War God, my old man, killed each other in battle.
Oh, I'm gonna look
Randy.
at this now.
Reen.
Rain.
Far be it from us to pry into your personal life.
To be fair, the guild's aware of that fact already. As far as we know, Zephyr's been out of commission all year, too. Too bad I can't say the same about the Red Constellation.
That's because my uncle's still there. The Red Constellation's vice leader, Sigmund Orlando, the Red Ogre, is just as much a monster as the War God and the Jaeger King were. Those three men are particularly infamous. Based on the stories I've heard, I'm not sure I could defeat them.
You're joking.
Even the Divine Blade of Wind isn't a match for them?
I think it'd be a coin flip, personally. Swordsmen and Jaegers have different fighting styles, you know.
Well, yeah. You may be strong, but my uncle's nothing short of a monster. If you guys seriously threw down, neither of you'd walk away unscathed. That I know. However, I will oppose him with all my might should the situation call for it. The problem is understanding why they've come to Crossbow.
That is what it boils down to, yes.
Even with everything we learned so far, the answer is still Wheezy. About the only thing we can say is they have ties with the Imperial government. True, but there's something else I'm worried about too. It's a little tidbit Arios learned while he was in Calvard.
Huh?
And that would be?
Some
People don't like my sexy voice.
Some concerning information regarding Heyue and their dislike of Michel's sexy voice. The Republican government is currently colluding with Heyue's elders.
Seriously? Those Republicans.
The same elders Shin's grandfather's a part of.
Right. There's just one other teensy little thing to consider. The person facilitating said dealings is none other than a woman by the name of Kilika Roran.
What?
I can't believe it. The same Kilika we met?
Oh, that raven-haired lady you knew at the auction, right?
Incidentally, she also has ties to the Bracer Guild. She once served as She once served as the Zeiss branch's receptionist in Laburle. However, she retired about a year ago and began working for an intelligence agency in the Republican government. It's known as the Rocksmith Agency.
You don't say.
Rocksmith. That's the Calvardian president's surname.
I had heard the president established a new intelligence agency, but I never would have imagined she... Wait just a minute. The Red Constellation and Heyue have had a conflict with each other before, right? If Calvard and Erebonia's intelligence agents are in contact with them, then...
It could mean the stage is being set for one hell of a confrontation.
You mean to say Crossbow will become the battleground for a proxy war between the Empire and the Republic?
Impossible!
Oh man, I can't believe we're Korea, and/or Afghanistan, and/or Vietnam.
That's a possibility, yeah. Especially since Erebonia's Chancellor Osborne and Calvard's President Rocksmith will be arriving tomorrow for the trade conference. Either one of them may take this chance to eliminate the other.
Neither of them are keeping their contacts secret, though. That strikes me as odd. Suppose Heyue or the Red Constellation did act. Should either nation's connections come to light, the international community would be in an uproar. Neither Erebonia nor Calvard is willing to take that kind of risk.
Oh, yeah.
You bring up a good point. A direct confrontation wouldn't make any sense. But why else, then?
Damn it. The hell's my uncle up to?
There must be some kind of meaning behind their actions. I think we're still missing a crucial piece of the puzzle, and I bet that piece of the puzzle has a flute. One we need to find it fast.
Oh.
You've got that right. Not bad, Lord. Not bad at all. But we already won up to you on that.
We found that flute fucker and shot him in the head.
Well, he managed to escape, but not before we stole his name and portrait.
The guild had the same thought, naturally. We're in the
We
process.
stole most letters of his name.
We're in We're in the process of using our information network to track down the remaining piece of the puzzle.
A single letter.
Well, how about that?
I'll be. Mind giving us a holler when you guys learn something?
You don't gotta ask. We'll contact your HQ on the off chance we do.
We would appreciate the same treatment. Please contact us if you find out anything on your end. We'll need to cooperate as much as possible to get through these next 2 days without incident.
It's a deal.
You have our word. We'll call if we learn anything new.
This trade conference is going to be a big deal. And don't forget, afterwards, the school festival is happening, which is significantly more important somehow. I can't believe I was a babysitter.
Now that you say it out loud, it sounds insane.
Oh, right. You're going on the department store's rooftop tomorrow.
Oh boy, who wants to be Kia?
Yeah, for that unveiling thingy. Oh boy. We promised that we'd watch it together.
That sounds great. Oh, but considering Shizuku's condition, would she still enjoy the unveiling?
It's totally fine. She said it was okay. She was okay with only the feel. Blah 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 blah. I'm Kia. I'll tell her all about how it looks.
That's great.
She's
I'm
one
already doing my highest sustainable voice with no one else.
She's one hell of a kid, huh?
Hey, Randy. Is something wrong? You look down.
What are you talking about? Schwinkle! How about now? Take a look. I'm the same totally suave and handsome Casanova you've always known. Casanona, right?
I love that special
That's
sprite
great.
that we get.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Casanova? Randy, I don't think you should be proudly calling yourself a Casanova to a little girl.
Screen cap, please.
Oh.
It's all right.
Is this sad excuse of a facade supposed to convince us you're fine?
Shush! No one asked you, newbies.
Still, Randy, don't beat yourself up too hard over it, okay?
Right. We're here to support you in times like these. Don't think
That
that you...
kiwi lemonade I was drinking is the exact same color as Kia's hair.
Yeah, I was thinking that.
Don't think that you have to deal with it on your own.
Chill. I know. But still, they are my family. When I get the time, I'll talk to them straight and see what I can get from them.
Wouldn't
You
that...
can get a chainsaw! Dangerous for one.
Nothing I'm not used to. Besides, Uncle Sigmund's the one who said he wanted to have Uncle Sigmund's the one who said he wanted an answer from me, but I haven't even heard from him since. We went to the old Ravash compound. He'd probably pretend he's not there.
Really? I wonder what that would even look like.
Ah.
Hey, Ravash compound, we're here!
Anyways, I'm getting
I'm
pretty
not.
hungry. Oh yeah, Chief's coming in late tonight, huh?
He is. From the sound of it, they're still hashing out the security detail for the unveiling tomorrow.
Maybe we should take this chance to finish the day out. Wow, I'm doing this a lot tonight. To finish the day with a meal out together.
Doesn't hurt every now and then, I suppose.
Maybe we should go to that place in Central Square. Or how about Long Yao?
Good thinking. Let's just drop off our work gear, then we can... Zeit?
Is something wrong?
He says we have a visitor.
A visitor?
Randy?
Let's see who it is. Ugh.
What?
Randy's cousin?
Was this Mo
This
also?
was Mo also,
Probably
yeah.
was.
I don't mind slutting it up.
Yeah.
I'll take Shirley.
Nice to meet you. I'm Shirley Orlando. You guys are late. I was getting bored of waiting for you.
You. What the hell are you doing here?
Oh, you're so cold, Dolphy. I'm your loving cousin, and we haven't seen each other in 2 years. Where's the hug and kisses?
Cut the shit and answer me. You're not my stepsister, you're just my cousin. Why the hell are you here? No,
What does shit mean?
that ain't it. What were you doing?
You've lost your edge, Dolphy. If I'd set up some booby traps, you'd have been torn to shreds the second you set foot in here. When did you become so dull?
How dare you?
What's that supposed to mean?
Don't get your panties in a bunch. I didn't set any traps. Though, if Dolphy'd come along, we would have had all kinds of fun. So long as we're not at war, I don't plan on involving any civilians.
Huh?
Bees?
1B?
Oh, the last thing this city needs is another problem, child.
I'm taking up the room for everybody. Hey, you. Shirley, right? Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Lloyd Bannings, from the SSS. Oh, hey. Nice to meet you. Sorry about the other day, Kay. Didn't mean to take your innocence with that little nibble I gave you. That aside, this is CPD property we're standing in. Even that sofa you're sitting on is paid for by taxpayer money. I'd also ask that you refrain from talking about things like traps and bloodshed in front of a child. My bad.
You a child.
You. I miss Dolphy so much that I wanted to tease him a little.
As if you'd ever miss me. You're only here to deliver a message from your old man, isn't that right?
Why do we need exclamation points?
Then
You got it. Didn't Daddy tell you he wanted to talk? We're gonna be busy tomorrow, so what about tonight? Oh, but you don't have to come if you don't want to.
He wouldn't stop at anything to drag me out there if I refused, right? Knock it off with the bullshit already. I know how these things work.
Maybe you hadn't lost as much of your edge as I thought. Daddy said he'll be waiting for you at the New Blanc. What are you gonna do?
Fine. Sorry, guys. Looks like I won't be joining you for dinner.
Randy! Is this girl a bad guy?
Hey, Kia!
Kia, stay back.
Let me at her! Hey, isn't that a little rude? Oh, by the way, who's the kid? She's super duper cute.
She's a kid we're looking after. That's all. Lay a finger on her and I'll kill you myself.
Randy. Hear you loud and clear. Guess I'll have to not blow up your crappy little building then. Joking! You know I'm only messing with you, right? Right.
I can't believe what I'm hearing.
This is bad for my heart.
This wine.
I guess I don't got much choice but to go meet up with my uncle. I'll be back later, so don't worry about me, guys.
But
Isn't it going to be too dangerous?
Hey, Randy. I'd like to say hello too. Do you mind if I join you?
huh? What?
Lloyd?
As the leader of the SSS, it'd be good manners to greet a coworker's family, right? And he runs a pretty fancy club. Wouldn't mind getting to see it for myself.
Oh, look at the balls on this guy. Sure, why not? If he wants to come so badly, then let's let him.
I've never seen a party not worth crashing. Let me come too, then. I've always wanted to go have some fun at Noir Blanc.
Who am I to say no to a handsome fellow like you? Though, you got some feminine mystique going on for you, too. I like that better.
Do you now? I'd prefer it if you thought of me as a bad boy, though.
I'm
Oh,
14.
for God's sake. What the hell are you guys
I'm
thinking?
17.
You too, Shirley. Shut your damn mouth already.
Oh, come on. I even came to pick you up with the car.
It's a
But what
tank.
about the girls? Are they coming too?
It's a jetpack.
And I hate to break it to you, but obviously the kid and the wolf aren't making it past the front door.
Ellie, Noel, please take Kia out to eat. Also, get in contact with the chief. Zeit, I'm counting on you to guard the building until the chief is back.
Woof. Screw. But... Okay, I understand. We'll take care of everything until you get back.
Good luck, guys. Stay safe. Hey, Lloyd, are you going somewhere?
You were here for the entire thing. You're not stupid. Yeah, I'm going out for a bit with Randy and Wheezy. Might be back really late. Make sure you go to bed on time, okay?
No. Okay, have a safe trip. I love you. Goodbye.
God damn it. How did it turn out like this?
How could this happen?
How
to
could
me?
this happen to me?
We'd better prepare ourselves for the worst. Don't worry.
That's okay, we're over leveled.
Don't worry. Wheezy will be there. Wheezy will be there if it gets crazy.
If I want to play
Wow.
Quasi Cupcakes, then I'll play Quasi Cupcakes.
Crazy
Quasi.
is a difficult word to say in anger, but I believe I've made my point.
Look at this thing.
That's a car. That's a bulletproof Rhineford limousine.
Didn't take you guys long to blow your mirror on this, huh? Guess that means business is doing good.
Yeah, we're rolling in the mirror.
Hi, you.
Oh my god, is this Gareth the Blitz? He looks completely different and I hate him.
Is
who's
this somebody?
He is I don't know if it's supposed to be the same character or not, but there's a character they introduce in Cold Steel 3 and who's in Cold Steel 4 that they try to hype up, and I'm like, you are literally just a man with a sniper rifle, and there's already 47 characters that I don't care about. I'm
God,
so
I
mad that
don't
you're
remember
adding
this
another
guy
one.
at all.
No, yeah, so I'm gonna executive decision.
Welcome back, Miss Orlando. It's been a long time, young master.
Yeah, Gareth, it has. You're still a
I
fucking
miss the sweet sound of your voice.
Still a fucking piece of shit nobody, and you always will be. Seriously though, you mind cutting it out with the young master crap?
I'm sure you've heard about Lord Baldur already. It is truly regrettable. I'm sorry for your loss. Would you like to look at my sniper rifle?
Yeah.
All right, that's enough with the doom and gloom. Tonight we party. You guys too. Come on, jump in. Let's move it, people.
I don't know if it is the same character, because he looks completely different, but... So maybe there's just multiple Gareths, but I fucking hate that guy.
Sure, we'd be happy to tag along.
We'll take you up on that offer. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Here to
Can
be
I
a bitch.
request we give him the void treatment and that he gets no
He
voice?
gets no...
No,
actually,
voice.
yeah, I'm okay
Sure.
with that.
It's marvelous. Are all Jaegers paid as handsomely as the Red Constellation?
We might be a little special. Our clientele includes nobles and other loaded people. Raking in the mirror by the millions is pretty common.
I can imagine.
There's a hefty price tag that comes with hiring first-rate Jaegers. Top Corps have a lot of costs to cover. Weapons, for one. You guys splurge on an airship yet?
No, not yet. We're just buying cars, which were made afterwards and are more expensive. We'd prefer the best. Liberal's got the best ones around, but that's not exactly the kind of thing you see spring up on the black market.
Liberal's the only good country, so they don't have one of those.
But I guess if we really wanted to, we could always just steal one for ourselves.
Please tell me she's joking. I can't abide theft.
I'll leave that to your imagination.
Lloyd, buddy. Oh, hi, Tio.
I cannot believe what I am hearing.
You guys faffed around all day without me, and there was no ice cream.
Who was supposed to say, and Tio says something too?
Yes.
I asked you!
I apologize. You went out of your way to call us, Tio, and yet...
No, it is fine. I am glad you told me. I should be going now. I will contact you again soon.
Okay, talk to you soon.
Bye, Tio! Try not to worry too much, okay? Okay, if you'll excuse me then.
I wonder if the boys are gonna be okay.
Considering who they're up against, I can't help but worry too.
I'm back.
I'm back.
Raucous Kramer-esque
Yeah.
applause.
Oh,
I'm back.
it's the chief!
Jerry!
Hey, buddy, I'm back.
Hey, bada boom.
I turned my apartment into a sauna.
Like a sauna in here.
Chief!
Oh, welcome back.
Ba-doodly-doo-doo-doo.
Sorry I'm late. Any updates on the situation?
Nothing's changed since I last contacted you.
Shouldn't we be on standby in one of the nearby shops?
I wouldn't worry about it too much if I were you. First Division has Nueve Blanc under surveillance.
Oh,
Well, that's good to hear.
Still, those guys could easily bypass our surveillance if they wanted to.
In that case, shouldn't we worry?
Oh. Oh, I didn't even think about that. So either way you slice it, all we can do is wait for them to come home on their own.
Oh, so it's not like a don't worry because it'll be alright. It's a don't worry because if it goes horribly wrong, you'll be powerless to stop it.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Yeah,
cool
that's-
music. Love the vibe of this place.
I didn't realize there was a club like this tucked away back here.
Even for this part of town, this club's pretty damn tasteless.
A club I hosted isn't too far from here. How do you like my singing? Come to think of it, this place used to entertain a bunch of politicians, but they've got a ton of foreign guests lately, doing a bad job.
Yeah, how about that?
This guy voiced by Guardsman Class.
Hey. I got a reservation for you guys today, though, so make yourselves at home. Don't just stand there, come on in. After all the effort we went through to convert that warehouse dungeon into this place.
Did you
Hey!
did you use this song in Aram Pain?
Yes.
Okay.
That girl is a wildfire.
Thanks for looking after her, Gareth.
It's never not funny.
This is,
There you are, Randolph!
There you are, Randolph! It was me, Michelle, all along!
Don't you-
along.
Don't you mean there you are, Randolph?
Yeah.
There you are, Randolph.
Uncle, what the hell's the big idea? You called me out last time I saw you, but haven't said a word to me in 2 weeks.
Shirley's going ham on that ice cream.
Well,
I wonder if there's anyone here who'd enjoy this ice cream. Too bad!
well, we've had our hands full with a little bit of everything lately. I see you brought friends with you.
You'd have never done something like that 2 years ago. 2 years ago.
2 years ago? That was 12 years ago. Don't look at me. Our leader here's got a knack for doing things by the book.
Nice to meet you. Crossbell Police Department, Special Support Section, Lloyd Bannings.
This is like moments like these are when I'm like, I like you, Lloyd.
Expert train counter.
Yeah.
Wheezy Hemisphere. Likewise.
Representative of Crimson & Co., Sigmund Orlando. Sorry for the hard time. To make it up to you, feel free to sit down and have a drink or two.
We'll take you up on that offer.
I'd like skim milk, please.
Wait a minute, you serve alcohol here? You'd better card us. Jesus Christ.
Are you referring to us coming all this way, or what you pulled back at the deserted mine?
I'd like some stale bread, please, and jumping into light fierce.
I'd like some stale bread in a damp, warm, and dark location.
I wonder. Are you guys hungry? I can have them bring you some grub, too.
I'd like some stale bread.
Oh, I want another parfait.
I
Time to
do
get
control the rate at which Shirley eats ice cream.
Alright. Time to get the foreplay out of the way. You can ask me any burning questions you have. I'm sure there's a very specific one you have, don't you?
Yeah, how many bottles are on the wall? Don't look. Yes, that'll save us the trouble of having to dance around it.
My God, the way they drank those bottles. We drink bottles all the time, but the way they drink is monstrous. Treating the bottles like that.
To be blunt, the CPD has taken notice of your actions. We need to know why you've come to Crossbell, and if you're doing anything illegal.
Ha! Straight to the point. We've got a few reasons. But our primary reason is that we've entered a contract.
And that would be with the Imperial government?
No comment. Client confidentiality is key in our line of work.
Have it your way.
In that case, mind telling us what your relationship with Erebonia's Captain Arundel is? He helped you purchase the old Refuge compound, didn't he?
Didn't I already say? We're doing the foreplay part right now. That Joker takes an interesting man to end up in the back pocket of the Blood and Iron Chancellor.
Or just an idiot.
Or just a boring fool. He reminds me a lot of Sal. Those two would get along.
What?
So you and Four Eyes got a history too, don't you?
We got acquainted when we were raiding their turf last year. All in all, it was an easy job, but their guys did a good job of standing their ground. Didn't expect to run into them again in Crossbell of all places.
Well, yeah, but we didn't get to meet that Yen guy everyone blabs about over here. Apparently, he was on another job, so we just barely missed each other. Well, though it sounds like he's hanging out in Crossbell these days, too.
Yin is a woman named Risha.
Randy and Lloyd look at him.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Can't say we've heard anything about him since Ravash got taken down. But don't change the subject. We asked you about your relationship with that Lecter dude.
Afraid I'm gonna have to say no comment again. Read into that what you will.
Damn it.
He's too clever. Not answering our questions. It's fine, Randy. By the way, if you don't mind me asking, how much is this contract of yours worth exactly?
Oh?
Detective Boy sure knows how to get to the heart of the matter.
With a reaction like that, it must be worth a pretty mirror. I'm guessing somewhere around 100 million?
No comment. Not at liberty to say.
Ah, the real villain. NDAs.
Ah, the true villain pleading the fifth. Though unofficially,
I'm afraid that there's a clause in our contract that doesn't allow us to talk about things even though we know exactly what's going on. They call it the Emma clause.
Though unofficially, let's just say you're not too far off the mark. 100 million Mira contract.
Talk about a fortune.
Blood money is more like it.
That's all the info you're getting for free.
You didn't give us any. Yeah.
Shall we get down to business now? Like I told you, Randolph, vacation time is over. It's time for you to become the next war god.
But
Huh?
Wasn't War God your late father's title?
Cut the shit! You think I'm gonna go along with that? Are you drunk?
I'll change the music to a beat 'em up game from the 80s.
Are you drunk out of your goddamn mind right now?
It's simple, really. The leader of the Red Constellation is the War God, and as his only son, your duty is to succeed him.
Why me? If you're so desperate for a war god, then why don't you do it? Hell, even Shirley could do it. There's no reason it can't be a woman.
At the end of the day, an ogre is all I am. My job is to run wild on the battlefield. I can't be like my brother, nor do I want to be. The same goes for her. Maybe even more.
Yeah, I'm not cut out for this whole war god business.
I'm sure you understand, Randolph. Why my brother wanted to settle the score with a longtime rival. My brother gave you a trial once. And you passed it with flying colors, showing that you could easily succeed him as the next war god. I think you know better than anyone that you're the only one fit for it. A trial to become the next war god.
Dolphy's lost his edge these days, but he used to be a total badass. Especially when he took out some of Zephyr by using that
Shut your mouth! I'm begging you. Not another word.
Randy, you became an NPC for a second.
Killjoy, what the hell happened to you?
Once upon a time, I looked up to the old Dolphy, you know?
Well, let's leave it at this. We're going home, Shirley.
If you say so.
Think hard on what your father would say if he saw you act like this. Decide whether you want to cower like a dog, follow my lead, run away, or if you'll stand up to me. Otherwise, I'll send you straight to Gehenna.
Good night, Dolphy. You too, guys. Later.
Damn it. At least we didn't bring the girls with us. Wouldn't want to embarrass myself in front of them like this.
Randy.
Sorry, guys. I didn't want you two to see me like this.
That doesn't matter. None of this is your fault. They're the ones that are in the wrong.
Still, seeing you all beaten up, they were right on the money.
Wheezy!
You asshat. But you're right. They were right all along. And they hit me where it hurts.
Holy shit.
What the fuck? This can't be happening.
They seem absolutely terrifying.
Ignoring your succession of the War God for now. Sounds like you gained plenty of intel.
Misread that. It
Not
sounds like you
really.
gained plenty of Mira. And it's like, what?
100 million Mira. I swiped it from his wallet.
Yeah. They're banking.
Mira's very small.
They're banking something to the tune of 100 million Mira on this new contract. Judging by what's going on right now, it's a safe bet they're employers of the Imperial government.
They also said they'd be busy as of tomorrow. That can only mean they're plotting something for the trade conference.
I think I have an idea of the purpose of their contract. What about you, Lloyd? Well, let me think.
I wonder if I can get some DP from this.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's protect the Chancellor, but let me double check. It is, yes.
This is just a hunch, but I've heard the Blood and Iron Chancellor has a lot of opposition in the Empire. I think they'll be protecting the Chancellor while he's in Crossbell.
Oh!
Yeah, that makes sense.
Good observation, Lloyd.
But isn't 100 million Mira overpaying for something that's simple? And besides, surely the Chancellor is bringing his own guards too.
Besides, I've heard about the Imperial Liberation Front. They suck.
A group of children is all it takes to have them go titch. I was holding back, which is basically defeat in this universe.
Good point. Both Eravonia and Calvard are bringing several guards and escorts with them.
Well, naturally, they'd be acting independently of the official guards. If you pay attention to their actions, it's clear they're trying to get a feel for the location.
I'd say that lines up. There have been sightings at Amorica Village, Mines, and Belgard Gate. On the surface, all they seemed to be doing was stocking up on food supplies and septium.
Yeah, but I don't think that's why they were visiting all the different regions. They were likely testing us and the bracers to get a sense of our ability to canvass the state in the case of an emergency.
I also got that impression.
Well, it's all speculation at this point.
It'd be so fucking funny if they were just like, nope, we're actually here to assassinate the fucking, literally can't remember his name, Nose.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Noseborn.
Is Noseborn in this game? And if so, can I call voicing him using the green?
I mean, it's what all of us would do, so yeah.
I'm fine with that. I had vague ambitions of trying to actually voice match the
If you want to go for it, you can. I have no affection for Osborn. I think he's a terrible villain. You can take him.
Dignitaries from all over the continent are coming tomorrow for Orcus Tower's unveiling. Oh, and on that note, I'll be sending you guys there too.
Exclamation points. What?
Come
Why?
again?
By there, do you mean the unveiling?
You've had your hands full with the Red Constellation today. You're the SSS, not a counter-espionage and anti-terrorism squad. Everyone looks at the screen. It's time you had a change of pace and got a better feel for the situation. That's why I'm putting you in this counter-terrorism and espionage situation. Yeah, you're right.
Kinda stings to hear that.
Does that mean we'll be a part of security for the unveiling?
On paper, yes, but I want you to focus on observing the unveiling ceremony itself. You get a feel for the atmosphere. You know, check out how the dignitaries carry themselves. That should give you a different perspective on things. Understood.
Lucky us. We're going to have front row seats for this spectacle.
Bloop, bloop, bloop.
You're still up.
Young man.
You're still up.
Oh!
Whoa!
Oh, hi! Well, hello!
Hey! We depart early tomorrow morning. Shouldn't you be resting?
Ah, right. I thought it'd be best to read over these reports while I have the chance.
from the military academy. I never expected you to take your duties there so seriously.
These children are so incompetent. I don't know what to do.
I am the chairman of the board of directors, even if it's in name only. The students are doing their best, so it's only right that I give them mine as well.
So be it. That aside, I managed to dig up some new info about that manor we were looking into. Duke Cayenne's attack dogs are beginning to make their moves again.
I didn't take the Duke for being such a troublemaker, even on foreign soil, Do you know the scope of their plans?
Probably civil war. No, not yet. Won't matter. The intelligence division hasn't fully uncovered it themselves.
Our friend the Chancellor certainly reaps what he sows. This does not bode well for him, does it? Then again, I'm not out of the woods either, am I? Maybe they'll find it in their hearts to target me as well.
This is no laughing matter, you fool. Wouldn't it be wise to request more support from the 7th Armored Division? It's not too late to put in the call, you know.
I'm afraid I'll have to decline. The Chancellor's safety aside, if I were to do that and appear there with full escort in tow, it'd ruin my precious public image. Also, I have you, my love. I can't think of anywhere in the world I'd be safer than in your loving arms.
Look, his new Ahegao face.
Yeah. I'm going to bed.
Sorry, please don't go yet. Pillow talk aside, I am looking forward to speaking with the Crown Princess tomorrow. Have all the arrangements been made?
Yes, I spoke with the senior captain earlier. We're scheduled to meet after the luncheon tomorrow, in the early evening.
Good, good. It's hard to believe it's been almost a year. I only wish Estelle and the others were coming so that we could make it a proper reunion. Shara's been...
Just like Weissman.
Yeah. Shara's been busy with work as well and can't make the time for a trip.
Aram, every time you burst out laughing, Discord cuts it out
Yeah.
on our end, but like not all the way. It sounds like someone's just come up behind you, covered your face with a rag, and is dragging you away while laughing. It's very funny.
Nevertheless, I'll do what I can to enjoy Zemuria's most modern urban city in their stead. And worry not, I've no intention of getting in the way of your long-awaited rendezvous with the senior captain. Why, if you'd like, you could even set some time aside for a lovely theme park date.
Stay out of it, idiot. Actually, your idiocy is going beyond your usual bounds tonight. I hope you're not getting any ideas of creating more work for me tomorrow. Am I clear?
Crap! I mean, no, not at all, love.
At this rate, I'm going to have to put a leash around his neck tomorrow. And
Oh,
not
I'd
in the
hate
usual
that.
way. Yeah.
Well, all things considered, this will likely be my last foreign trip for a while. We'll have our work cut out for us. We're going to need to find out what the Chancellor is planning and keep an eye on developments around the continent. I know I've caused you nothing but headaches lately, but I hope you know I'm counting on you, my dearest friend.
Naturally.
Man, I fucking love him.
He's great.
What a fucking crime those two don't end up together.
Aw.
She's so cute! What a nice breeze. Judging by the direction of the clouds, I wonder if we're in for clear skies over there.
Our old friend!
Scree!
Scree!
I'm
That's
bigger
not
now. Yeah.
That's an albatross! Ah!
Scree! Scree.
Damn, Sieg has a portrait now.
Yeah, he looks tired as
He had a
fuck.
portrait before.
Did he? Oh, okay.
It's funny they had to draw a new one for him.
Yeah.
Thank you as always, old friend. What is this thing? A bounce thing? Just as I feared. Fires are beginning to smolder in the Republic as well. There's also Heiue and the intervention and the intervention of the continent's leading Jaeger Corps in Crossbell. Could they truly be under contract with the Blood and Iron Chancellor?
Scree?
They fucked up with the portrait, though. You can see that it's pasted over the text box instead of being clipped behind it like the portraits are supposed to be.
It's nothing. We'll be flying northeast tomorrow. Will you be joining us on board? Even you may have trouble following us into a foreign territory like this.
Bitch, what are you talking about? I am a bird. Scree!
You know their new bird tax.
It's probably
I have to
Julia.
imagine this. Yeah.
So this is where you were, Your Highness.
Yes, I wanted to enjoy the breeze for a little while.
Just struck me that, like, Trails would really be much better suited for a Legend of the Galactic Heroes style long-running anime than a video game franchise.
she's like, they're sitting here like, wasn't the Arsail like way bigger in the last games?
This is the Arshale Jr.
I'm a tad nervous about tomorrow and the trade conference.
I think this is about right. I'm trying to remember how large it is relative to your characters when it's
It was
on
like
the
a
map
little
crashed on Librarch, but yeah, whatever. That's surprising to hear.
Goodbye.
Hello, Sieg. Back from your scouting mission?
Scree!
I love it when all of the actors present in the call get equal distribution among the characters.
Here. I received a report from RNA Research.
From Richard? Please, let me have a look.
God, I'd love to see what the Onion looks like in this fucking art style.
Oh, me too.
Details on the movements of the Republican government and radical nationalists inside Calvard. Seems every region in the western half of the continent is undergoing some kind of turmoil.
Yes, except us. We're awesome. I have to agree. I'll have to consult the prince over this as well. And perhaps now would be a good time to make use of a specially recommended connection.
Connection, Your Highness?
That's right. I want to see for myself just how reliable they are. They may be Jesus, I can't read. They may be the exact allies we need while we're there.
Ah, I see. The ones that Estelle and Joshua told us about. I don't see the
Ren!
harm. Yeah, Ren. And Michelle. And Yona Sacred. I don't see the harm in seeking assistance, in addition to the guilds.
I agree. The moon is huge. 2 years have passed since the signing of the non-aggression pact that grandmother proposed.
Fat lot of good it's done.
The pact allowed us to avoid war, but gave rise to other unforeseen pressures that have strained the continent. The time's come. In the next 2 days, we have no choice but to seek the framework that will replace the non-aggression pact.
I call it open war.
I call it blowing up Calvard off screen between games.
How interesting. Yeah. This terminal is much more cooperative than some of the others that I've used before. Oh, never
Really
mind.
like
Oh,
the-
I was wrong. It's a different boy.
Honestly, kind of the same voice.
The Epstein Foundation The Epstein Foundation Systems engineering prodigy, Yona Sacred, The fact that you constructed such a complex environment despite relying on this ancient network type. I suppose it really wasn't a fluke you were able to catch Ren then. You should be quite proud of yourself.
You locked me in my server!
Let me just type in my password.
Uploading.
We don't know what we're doing. 1, 2, 3.
Astral code installation complete. Time to get to work. Who's the little guy? And
now,
with that,
I find Digimon.
I was gonna say.
I have access to the phase space. Time to start scouring the orbital network. Securing entry from multiple routes. First, second, and third security clearance is bypassed. All that's left is cracking the logic key. All and done. You're all mine, main terminal. I can do anything. Now I see why the professor is so proud of this code. That's enough fun for now, though. I've got info to dig up.
I was about to make fun of him for talking to himself, but like I do this too.
Oops. Was that my bad? Not bad, Freckles. I wonder, though. He won't notice my trick until tomorrow morning, right? That's not what it said. If that's the case, I might as well have some more fun while I can. Heart.
Heart.
Music
note.
Sleepy.
Your party has been healed.
You have received 5 gold. A man of culture.
I have
It's me.
no idea what Rocksmith looks like, so I'm pretty curious.
Oh, he's he looks interesting.
I think he's just a dude, isn't he?
I would not describe him as just a dude. He looks very distinctive and not what I expected him to look like.
Whoa, this is gonna be a fucking disaster!
I can't wait! Oh man,
What is that thing?
It took us just as long to build this tower as it did for us to knit the thing that we keep over the tower.
To knit that giant sock.
Yeah.
Train for assholes.
Yeah. It's the red one, so you know it's for assholes.
Oh,
We
man.
are all
Oh, there he is!
Ah!
Even he looks. This is his best look, to be honest. Because
Oh, absolutely.
in his Sky the Third
In his
appearance, he looks
skies,
like he's
yeah.
made of Legos.
Nose!
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
Oh,
giant.
look, there's Toa!
Oh yeah, I guess it is supposed to be Toa, isn't it?
There's one of these people here is Toa.
They did some kind of re-release of this game in Japan in which they did actually add a specific Toa potato baby to a later scene.
Aw.
I don't think that's the one that
Finally.
this is based off of, though.
Toa, my darling, my princess, the best character.
Best character.
But
in
even if she
Cold
doesn't show
Steel.
up, yes, we can at least take comfort in knowing she is canonically here.
Oh, there he is.
Oh, it's Chicken Guzzler!
You want to know the weirdest thing? You know what? You want to know who voices him in Cold Steel 4? Fucking Derek Stephen Prince.
Really?
Yeah. He's doing a different voice, but it's still Derek Stephen Prince.
It surprised me to see that Cassius was voiced by Gohan.
Yeah, Cassius didn't really quite sound like how I imagined him.
No, he's so much more like subdued than I imagine him.
Yeah.
I would like to imagine him sounding like a cadaver. I am a big fan of different countries having different
Michael,
Like,
no, not Herbert.
signature
Kyle
vehicles.
Herbert. That's it. Yeah. Yeah, Kyle Herbert. Voices.
It's actually, so there's actually no second, there's no R in his last name, it's just Hey Bear.
Herbert. Hey Bear. Hey Bear.
I exist!
Look at all the different newses.
She's
Look
been
at the
here, but
news.
never in a stream that you were present for.
Oops, goodbye!
Yeah, no, in
Shall-
the one of the streams you missed, it was like, there was a scene with her, immediately followed by a scene with Sao, immediately followed by...
Oh yeah.
It was like all three of... Oh, and Lecter, immediately with a scene with Lecter.
I knew Lecter would be there. I was just like, well, that was the first day I had COVID actively,
yeah.
so I was like, nope, fuck that. Good night.
Did it turn out to be COVID? I thought they, like,
I'm-
lost your test or something.
They did.
God.
Fuck them. It was COVID.
Oh my god.
Fucking incompetent piece of garbage. I hate all doctors. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been watching Lord of the Rings with yams.
And I whip. You have no power here.
Wow, what a lineup.
Truly, we're looking at some of the most powerful individuals on the continent.
If we beat them, even if we defeated them, I bet we'd be the ones on our knees after the fight.
Dang. Didn't realize the Blood and Iron Chancellor was such a beast. Not just in rep, but physically, too.
President Rocksmith, on the other hand, looks like he downed one too many of the Eastern Quarter's famous onion hot pots.
Liberal's Princess Claudia is so gorgeous. And look at Senior Clapton Shores.
Jello will use this game's legendary Pokemon to destroy all doctors.
To our esteemed dignitaries, allow me to officially welcome you to Crossbell State. I am the mayor of Crossbell City, Dieter Croix.
God, fucking Christopher Lee looks like a Pokemon overworld. Old man there.
With his lion eyes.
Yeah.
Thank you all for coming here today and agreeing to participate in the West Zemuria Trade Conference. This would be when I officially announce the opening of the conference itself, but instead I think I'll kill you. However, before we get to that, we must first commemorate this auspicious day.
With the unveiling of the world's largest blanket.
They remove the curtain.
It's
There's
a
a
second
second
one.
larger curtain. Ooh,
Another mask! There is something I wish to show to you. Behind me stands Crossbell City's new City Hall, a modern landmark that symbolizes Crossbell's commitment to both trade and finance. Above all else, it is a place of international exchange for the sake of peace throughout the entire continent. It is with great pride that I unveil to you the continent's first true skyscraper, Orcus Tower!
God, so this lasts like 8 months?
Oh, it's got a...
Ooh, yes, we splurged! An animated, 3-dimensional cutscene! A curtain! There's more! My god!
Shizuku currently feeling the vibe on a building
Yeah.
3 miles from here.
Oh, I'm glad they labeled it.
Oh, we'll have to take that off once I get in charge, says Rufus.
Says all of everyone at the
Yeah.
same time. What the hell is that? That's not the
Yeah.
building I asked for.
Yeah.
Wait,
I
wait,
asked
that's
for a
different
giant
one.
cucumber. They told me they were growing the largest cucumber ever and it was going to take years.
Trade conference is cancelled.
This is what Orcus Tower looks like?
I invested all my money in that cuke. That's what I was going to trade.
If only there's someone who could buy this country from me.
Hello.
I'd read about the design, but words couldn't possibly do it justice.
It's unbelievable. I feel overwhelmed just looking at it.
Holy grand moly! How much mirror did they drop on this thing?
A coincidental 100 million lira.
More than mere mortals like us will ever see in our lifetimes, combined.
Tio says something.
My
too.
goodness, I'm not sure what to say.
This is where technological progress leads you. To big buildings.
Takes me back to when we were on the Liber Arc.
It looks just like that awful last part of an awful last dungeon. Those fucking
Honestly, that-
coins.
Honestly, that tower is the best part
Yeah.
of the Liber Arc. I hate that fucking dungeon.
Yes, though it's not quite as tall as the Axis Pillar was. But it is, however, just like Weissman.
Splendid. I recommend but I still can't believe that.
Oh my god.
The constant
I'm like a
coughing.
dying frog.
I read the line.
I love that. That's honestly a much more fitting voice.
Yes. The real thing has far exceeded my expectations. The IBC's capital is as impressive as ever. Evil!
Now hang on, I want to see if I can actually try to nail specifically what he actually sounds like.
Undoubtedly impressive. They went to such great lengths to erect a monument to a state that could be swept away at a moment's notice.
Moment's notice.
Dang, look at me in my cute little outfit. Wouldn't mind checking out the view from the roof. You think the mayor would let me up there if I asked nicely?
Now then, let us proceed to our dignified guests and all those gathered here today. I hereby declare the opening of the West Zemuria Trade Conference.
Hey, chat, could someone clip my first attempt at voicing Rocksmith?
Yeah, that was pretty
God.
great.
It's unlike anything I've ever seen.
Magnificent is the word I'd choose.
It's me.
It's
Mueller,
me, Terry.
Mueller Xander again.
I mean, it's the same dude.
Yeah.
Seeing it makes me all the more glad that we chose to come to Crossbell.
How auspicious. However, I've seen enough. There's an infestation to tend to.
I trust you to take care of that. Are we still on for tomorrow? Your help would be greatly appreciated. It would provide so much more peace of mind to have you there.
Have it your way.
Have it your way.
Have it your way.
Elusive as ever.
Who could he be?
Though I could do without the attitude.
Materializes back. Sorry, what the fuck did you say to me?
What the
Come.
fuck? You talking shit?
Come now, I wouldn't call it disrespectful. There are simply restrictions about when he will and won't cooperate with us.
The he won't on any day Arkansas is doing a show. He must be their biggest fan.
Coincidental. Once you have those figured out, getting him to help is simple.
Is that so? What restrictions could an assassin have?
That's still a secret.
Sorry, why he meets with this?
Glasses. Nevertheless, everything has gone according to plan thus far. Excuse me. Let's make sure it stays that way tomorrow.
Lau, are you wearing your glasses upside down?
They don't have anything that goes over the ears. I have to hold them like this.
Yes, sir.
I love that just like everyone's just like, I'm a powerful character, and I'm the person who stands next to them.
Man, that building is insane. Luckily, everything is going according to plan so far. What do you say? Wouldn't it be fun to tear that sucker down?
I'm not saying it wouldn't be, but maybe keep that urge in check. A tower might just come in handy for us later.
Lame. Well, whatever. I'm gonna go check out the city, okay? Everyone's all excited because of that building.
Knock yourself out.
Okay.
I don't care. Die.
How typical of the young miss. Maybe so. But more than that, she's intoxicated by the bloodshed that is going to follow. The apple doesn't fall far from the tree. She'll be able to get her fill tomorrow.
Before you face me in battle, count every person in Crossbell Tower. This is probably Campanella.
Thus,
Campanella.
the fated tower has appeared. Just look at it, drawing all destinies toward it as they uncontrollably spiral inward. A spiral melody.
Look at
Baccano.
me.
You look at me using the operating system from .hack, fucking circa 2004.
Blue Blanc would have marveled at such a beautiful sight if he were here. Thank God he's not. On the other hand, it wouldn't shock me to learn he came to see it uninvited anyway. Oh no.
Hello.
Oh no, it's my Blue Blanc alarm.
Oh, what's this?
An email from Blue Blanc.
All that's left is to make sure these fall into the right hands. Better yet, I can make some fun plans while I'm still here.
Ah, crap, it's a text from Umbridge. Oh, you're in so much trouble. Hang on. What the devil? It's a PPM from Umbridge. Are you with Dumbledore? Did he get my text? Now you've dragged me into this?
I'm Miles Edgeworth.
Goody!
Incredible!
Oh, who cares? Just fucking skip that.
Tower
What a-
big.
What a nice tower.
Hey, Henry! We gotta totally explore it! Come on, let's go!
That boy's got quite a bedroom.
Still get angry at us if we go places we aren't supposed to again. Still, I understand how you feel. Sugoi!
Amazing. Oh, right. This actually is a character.
Oh yeah, Shin is important.
Indeed. This is one incredible building. You would never see something like this in Calvard. Now I understand why our men here hold this city in such high regard.
Yeah, that sounds cool. Whatever.
Everyone seems so excited.
Hey,
I wish I
Kia.
could see.
Hey, Kia, is the building really that large?
It's so tiny. It's so inconsequential.
Kia holds out her fingers. Look, if I do this, I can just squish it. Building actually crushes in the distance.
Ah, the young mistress has woken her powers.
Kia,
By the way, I'm possessing sight now.
are you still there?
Oh, sorry, Shizuku. Yeah, it's totally huge. It has a pretty blue and white color, and it's super sleek and cool. But,
Bees? What's wrong?
oh, it's nothing. What's this feeling? So sudden and new. This is my first time seeing it, yet I can't help but feel that I've seen it before.
Ah, yes, Kia's true name, Ki Idios. Time is cyclical.
Kia Audios.
So, the trade conference main session will be tomorrow afternoon. Yeah, they'll be holding informal talks at a luncheon today.
Will they be serving anything other than JPEGs at that luncheon?
They might
No.
serve some PNGs.
They'll be... Please, we save PNGs for people. Of course they'll be eating PNGs. They'll meet for dinner in the evening, followed by watching an Arc-and-Seal perform. Oh, and all of the dignitaries will be staying at the guest house at Michelin.
You're referring to former Speaker Hartman's old mansion, right?
Whoa, so that's what they're using that enormous mansion for now?
Well, Hartman's fines for his corruption and illegal dealings were pretty exorbitant. It was confiscated as compensation, so now they use it as a guest house.
Suppose he got what he deserved.
Am I correct in assuming Michelin is going to be closed to the public?
Yeah, both the theme park and Michelin Center are getting shut down. The CGF will be stationed there, so you don't need to worry.
Oh
Understood.
yeah, they're real good at their job. No offense, Noel.
None
No,
takes-
Randy.
We suck.
We'll continue focusing on our support requests. Do what you gotta do. Some of the invitees will be touring Crossbell after lunch. You never know what problems may arise. Be ready to help out at a moment's notice.
We'll keep that in mind.
Anyway, all the attendees sure are something special. Especially that Blood and Iron Chancellor. Something up with that guy. I think he might be like a secret robot or something.
think his heart's not in the right place.
Yeah.
Yeah, initially I only had my eyes on Lecter, but the Chancellor's presence was completely overwhelming. Calvard's President Rocksmith seemed a little on the friendlier side, though. It's hard not to notice Kilika standing right next to him.
She works for the Rocksmith Agency. A secret Calvardian intelligence network. The president's known to be a populist, but I don't think we can take him lightly.
My girl's Princess Claudia oozed dignity, though. Literally. Her guard, Senior Captain Schwartz, was just as cool as ever, too.
That woman is the captain of their royal guard, if I remember correctly. Her status and looks have created some rather passionate fans.
Yeah, I suppose they have. Gay.
No need to be embarrassed. I'm a fan of hers, too.
Gay? Gay?
Are you now?
I thought you were only into dude on dude.
I am.
Oh,
But she's
Hold the orbital phone. What do we have here? You swing that way, mademoiselle?
I'm not sure how you drew that conclusion. However, back when I visited Liberl, I had the pleasure of seeing a parade of the Royal Guard. They even sold a photo album of it, so I ended up buying one.
I see.
You have to show it to me later. Please?
Okay, I will.
You gotta be kidding me.
Well, women in uniform have a certain charm of their own. I'm personally more interested in the... Me too, man. I'm personally more interested in the Imperial family's Prince Olivert, though. I mean, damn.
I feel like I've been hearing Prince Olivert's name more and more these days.
though sometimes they drop the T.
That's due to him becoming famous after having a major role in solving the Liberl incident. And after that, he
And
went
causing it.
Yeah, he went to all kinds of events which bolstered his popularity. If I recall correctly, he doesn't hold the right of succession to the Imperial throne, however. I think that's held by an absolute chode basket.
Shit. By a little piece of fucking garbage. Huh? Really? Wait, if he's involved in solving the Liberl incident, does that mean he's friends with Estelle and Joshua?
You might be right.
Every time I see the red train, I think of that little fucker.
Yeah.
Those two seem pretty damn popular, so I wouldn't rule it out.
We're home! I'm baby!
Welcome back, Kia. You too, Zeit.
Woof.
Wolf!
Yeah, woof.
Woof.
Oh, weren't you playing with Shizuku? Where is she?
Oh, she'll catch up.
Yeah, but she went back to the hospital with her dad. We got to see the building unveiling together, though. It was so awesome! You guys got to see it up close, right?
Yeah, but the thing was so huge, I'm not sure I actually got a good look.
One thing's for certain, it's a hell of a building.
Hell of a building. You see a building like this,
Oh,
my wife
real-
loves
Real
buildings.
good building.
I mean, me, I'm just a little guy. This thing's a skyscraper. I can barely scrape a bus. I don't know.
I bet you got a full view of it, Kia.
Yeah, it was super awesome! Those thingies, fireworks? They were really pretty, too. Oh, but...
Huh? What's wrong?
Oh, it's nothing. Are you leaving again for work soon?
Yeah, we'll be out until after dark. What about you, Chief? I'll be here on standby for the day.
What are these JPEGs supposed to be, by the way?
So
Salad
one
and-
is clearly a salad, but I maybe a soup or something. I can't
think they're little. It looks to me like maybe it's like a hot plate with like a wooden bowl of like ramen or something. I can't quite
That
tell.
was my guess.
Okay.
Just focus on your own work. I'll contact you if anything pops up. We'll take you up on your offer. Thanks.
Let's depart after we check the terminal.
Is that our stopping point?
I think so. Yeah,
I think
'cause
so.
that'll let me.
I feel like
handle-
we're about to get stuck in cutscene hell.
That'll let me wrap up a bunch more side quests off screen. Yeah, conferences.
Definitely be sure to check for a book.
Oh yeah.
Now would be the exact sort of place.
Yeah,
that they put
no, they'll absolutely try to screw me on that one, I'm sure.
It's literally once every attack starts happening, that's when they're gonna be like,
Yeah.
"Oh yeah, the building's
Yeah,
under
it'll be like,
attack.
oh my god, the
name's-
building's under attack by terrorists! Take my
name's
book!
G, here, take this book."
Yeah, I don't know if we'll probably get to the trade conference next time. I don't think we'll finish this chapter next time, based on my recollection of what events are left, but, yeah, we're definitely gonna be in it, and there's gonna be... we're coming up to pretty much their biggest sequence of, like, extended universe continuity porn, until Cold Steel 4.
Yeah.
Okay.
So there'll actually be a lot of fun, like, lore and stuff going on that I think will be a lot of fun to voice. God, I'm gonna warn you now, Jella, there's a whole ass conversation with the president of Calvard, so I hope you're prepared.
I'll do it. Just be ready.
Oh, I'll have to rewatch some cutscenes from Cold Steel to bone up on my Osborne voice for next time.
Listen here, Green Schwarzer.
Because it's like, he sounds like a little bit stuffed up, but not quite. The guy's got a distinctive voice in not necessarily a great way. It's not like a great performance, I don't think, but
No.
it's like, yeah, it's, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how I do. Anyway, please look forward to it, as they say. So, for now, thanks everyone for coming out. Is Piff still around to raid? No, I was wrong. Piff isn't streaming tonight, as far as I'm aware. So thanks.
Looks like he is.
Did
Oh, is he?
anyone
Oh,
did
is he-
anyone clip my stupid thing? I want to grab that.
Maybe is Piff streaming on his own channel? Let me check.
It looks like he is. on his
Okay.
own
Yeah.
channel.
Okay. We
Yeah.
can raid them at the end of that. But if I can figure out how, creator dashboard. Anyway, for now, thank you everyone for being here this time, and thank you for being here next time. Say goodbye to chat, everyone.
Goodbye.
Toodles.